2 of them before every morning, man.
That's the fucking problem. I can't, dude. I'm limiting myself because I originally was hooked on Red Bull for years, and I would drink like 2 20-ounce, especially doing sales. I would drink 2 20-ounce in the morning, 2 20-ounce at lunch, and then 2 20-ounce like towards the end of the day. And my heart at one point was like boom, boom, and I'm like,
I can imagine. That's crazy, man. That's a lot of Red Bull.
Right? So like, and then
that's crazy.
Doing some really hard manual labor. I drank a big one time before that, and I got heat exhaustion and fucking puked 3 times. It was fucking.
I believe it. Yeah, it sounds terrible.
So since then, I don't like drinking coffee, but I would drink like a small, like an 8-ounce Red Bull, and then sometimes I drink one at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But at the most, and I've really been limiting myself. And these things, it's like I picked it up, and I'm like, well, 0 sugar, 0 everything. I'm like, no, it has to be something bad for me still. But you know, but still, it's not a Red Bull, you know? And then, but now the problem is, like Gorilla J said, dude, there's like fucking 18,000 flavors of this fucking shit. It all tastes good. And the problem is like now I'm like, maybe I will try a Sour Head. Maybe I'll try some fucking Star Blast. And it's like
that Star Blast is pretty good, man. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that purple haze, man. That's the color right there, man.
I'm gonna have to try that.
I like that rainbow unicorn or something, something like that.
See, there's so much of this shit I haven't tried yet. It really fucking bothers me.
You telling that story reminded me of a time when I used to work at the mobile doing thirds after I got off of work at the school, and I would do that like just 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. And then so one time I go, it was like I worked 8 hours at the school, went to mobile. I couldn't sleep that night, and then I went back to the school and worked 8 hours and went back to mobile. So I'd been up for 2 days, and I'd worked like 32 hours, and then and they asked me to stick around and power wash the parking
Shane's a
lot going into Saturday morning or Sunday, huh? And then so they said oh yeah, full. Am I better?
I think, or you're better now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. They so they had a deal going on like 3 for $5 on Monsters, and the guys there, they dared me to chug all 3 of them, so I did, and then I went out and power washed the parking lot, and when I got home, I probably set a record, power washing the parking lot, and then I got home and I tried to fall asleep, and I felt like my heart was gonna, jump out of my chest and stuff, and it was so
power wash is so goddamn hard, I'll tell you.
Yeah, man.
So did it remind you of the first time you saw me? Like chest pounding, heart beating so fast because you're like, that's Gabe. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Except for
you ever see? Oh my bad. Go ahead.
It was more of an erection that time than that. So.
Hey, can I just be formal for a second? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 16th edition of the Stone Dog Show. My name's Gabe. I'm the motherfucking Stone Dog. I got to say motherfucking just to piss all my aunts off to watch this. I love you guys very much. But it is my show, so welcome to it. I got some great guests on tonight, some good friends of mine. Dennis, we might not be super great friends, but I feel like in the week where we just got hammered every night together in New York.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Good times, man. Good times.
We became okay friends. And we're going to get more into what you do, of course, a little bit later. But just to kind of introduce everybody, we have Mr. Dennis Knight on today from Pronto Comics. He is the writer, the editor of Cross, the comic book. If you don't know who that is, we're going to talk about it tonight. Pretty in-depth. Okay. So Dennis, I want to say, hey, man, welcome to the show. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Dennis is actually from New York City, which is great.
Yes.
Hey, I like getting some different perspectives on the show, too. I got Wiley on the show who lives out in L.A., so we get a lot of what the hell is going on out there. And we'll talk to you tonight about some crazy shit going on out there in New York. But Gorilla J down there in the corner, buddy, from Egan's Rats. Oh, wearing the Superman shirt, I see. Uh-huh. Woo! He's going to bring his bullshit tonight, Dennis, just so you know.
Sounds good.
Well, Gorilla, thanks, buddy, for being here on the show tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, brother, for sure.
And we got my main man, my brother from another mother, Mr. Shane, big-ass head Presley.
You want to see my shirt?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Is that I can't tell.
It's Oscar.
Oh, it is. I thought it was a Fry Guy
Oscar,
for a
stop
second.
being a grouch. Bitch, you live in a fucking trash can.
I was like, is that fucking a Fry Guy?
Oscar and
Fry
some
Guys?
sunglasses.
Remember the Fry
Nice.
Guys?
That's dope.
McDonald Land. You guys know McDonald Land? The guy, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Like Grimace and the Fry
Yeah.
Guys. And
Yeah.
Oh, it was the shit, dude. That'd be the best fucking trip ever. If there was a drug I could take that would put me in fucking like McDonald Land and fucking Grimace pops out with Fry Guys.
I mean, you kind of look like the Hamburglar, so you be all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do not fuck with me, Gorilla. I will fucking put on a striped suit and fucking snatch your cheeseburger, bitch.
I can see it, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man.
But hey, I want to start out the show. There's a little segment every time. I usually, I won't say all the time, but I say usually start out with. It's called "How's This Rub Ya?" And this is basically my opportunity to get some things off my chest that have been fucking bothering me. All right, so we're just gonna go right into it, and I want you guys to tell me if I'm an asshole. Okay. So first thing, I'm at a gas station. All right. In Missouri, which I'm not here to argue with people about if COVID's real or not. It's just there's more cases. They're spiking in the areas where I live now, okay? Like in the small towns, okay? There's some dude at the gas station who is not only just fucking mouth breathing everywhere, but dude's in a fucking tank top with his fucking pit hair out. And dude, like I'm checking out and I'm swiping my fucking debit card to buy a fucking unsweet tea with 2 Splenda. That's what I get. Unsweet tea, 2 Splenda, right? Mix it up, lots of ice. So I'm fucking checking out, and this dude comes up there, and this fucking troglodyte fucking is just, I fucking feel his sweat, Dennis. His sweat.
Oh, no,
was
that's
like-
too close, man.
It was like
Too
on
close.
my arm. Yeah.
Nah,
right?
man,
I'm
too
like,
close.
Hanging out and shit, man.
I'm like,
Too close.
Dude, me falling down.
Like, can you fucking wait a second? And he like looked at me just like he didn't really know what I'm like, and he didn't say anything. And everybody just kind of acted like I was an asshole. I'm like, dude, can you just fucking
Wow.
wait? Like, there's fucking.
No, it's like, but he's way too close to you. That's not cool, man.
It's the fucking Rona, Shane. Right? So,
It is true.
so Dennis, you're telling. So I mean, just back me up, right? So if you're at a fucking gas station, or if you're just wherever you're at, you're trying to buy something, and some dude comes up and sweats on you and is
Nah,
breathing
man.
all over the place. I mean, like
I'm not gonna like that at all.
that's ground.
Especially in New York, because people they're paranoid, man. It's like you don't want to be close to people, especially if they don't have a face mask. Like, no, you don't want to breathe their air, you don't want to breathe their germs. Like, man, you gotta back up.
Right. And again, I'm not trying to piss everybody off that might watch this and be like, oh, fuck masks and everything. But it's just like, I'm
Nah,
happy
man.
that you live in a place where people take it seriously, Dennis. I am.
No, dude, we have to, man. There's too many people here.
Yeah. And okay, so another thing, right? This is something I don't want to fucking harp on. I'm just saying, dude, like sometimes people, like I get that social media is a thing and it's great. And I get that everybody bitches about this too. So I'm not trying to be fucking Mr. Basic bitch doing the same bitching everybody else is doing. But if you look at my, like, especially my personal social media pages, I don't fucking bitch about this stuff publicly. I don't get on people's pages and preach at them. But this is
Yeah.
my fucking show, right? So
Right.
if you want to know what I think that people are sharing shit right now and just blasting every fucking thing they can. And sometimes they use certain things to combat other things. So
Okay.
and the biggest example is there's some people that are upset that like Black Lives Matter and things are getting attention. So in response
Right.
to that, and COVID is getting so much attention. So in response to that, they're taking like the pedophilia stuff and they're blasting it everywhere. And here's the thing, pedophilia
Right.
is bad. I, however, have been someone that is, especially to my family and friends, if you know me, you know I'm a conspiracy dude, right? Like I just
Right.
like it. I'm not saying I believe all of it, but I've known
Right.
things about this for years and had serious discussions and been upset and told people this stuff and had them look at me like I'm fucking crazy, okay?
Right.
So now all of a sudden everybody's just blasting everywhere and acting, okay, I'm not saying it's bad that you're doing that. I'm just saying that you want to call people a sheep for wearing a mask, but then you share the same stuff everybody's sharing at the same time they're sharing it every time something new comes up that you're supposed to share.
Right.
Do you see you're
It's the same thing.
right. I'm not trying to
No, you're
rag
not
on
crazy.
anybody. I'm
You're not crazy. It's the
and
same
again,
exact thing.
I have 2 little boys, okay?
Right.
Like I said to Shane in a message earlier, like whether I have to work early or not, I am up all hours of the night. So if
Sure.
you want to try to sneak into my house, please fucking try it. I will be waiting for you. Right? I'm not saying I'm not concerned. I'm just saying, like, it just bothers me whenever, because here's the other thing. There are some people with really good hearts
Yeah.
that are blasting this everywhere that have the best intentions. So
Right.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, I found, like, I see it in people's, like, they will literally say, put this everywhere because the media is trying to cover this up with COVID and Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. It's like, no, homie, you don't have to pick a side. You can care about everything. Like,
Sure.
you know,
Very true.
and like I always say too, multiple things can be true at once. And I don't understand why people don't realize that.
I don't know. It's weird.
COVID can be a political tool, but it can also be a real thing, right? And
Yeah,
dude,
true.
I don't blame people for being emotional and being crazy either. So, like, again, don't get me wrong and think I'm preaching one way or the other. I literally don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay?
I don't think a lot of people don't.
But that's where we're all at. So can we all just find common ground in that and just try to have some grace? Like, because the world's fucked up enough, man. Like, we don't need.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's my soapbox. I don't know, but I mean, do you guys feel the same way? How do you feel about what I said?
No, it makes a lot of sense because it's like everybody feels strongly about different issues, which is fine. But you don't have, like you say, you don't have to pick a side. You can like be interested and care about everything. You don't have to shut down the next person who has a different opinion than yours.
Yeah.
Just share like minds and share opinions. You know, it's okay to disagree with somebody. It's not the end of the world.
Absolutely. And it's, it's no, I'm not saying I haven't unfriended and unfollowed people. That's actually been something I preached about in the last episode, which was great because, hey, I will still be your friend if you have opposite views of me.
Yeah.
But even if it's me, I'm telling you, even if I'm the person that somehow annoyed you on your timeline, on your Facebook feed, snooze me. Because you know what? That's supposed to be something to enjoy. It's not supposed to be something to get you all stirred up. And what people with money have done is figured out how to make money from you being upset because it makes you click stuff and click ads and then watch this. And then somebody's making money off the fact that you're so upset about shit going on in the world that you can't spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? So, sorry, I'm off the fucking soapbox. Let's talk some aliens and paranormal shit.
Okay.
This is I like to take some quick turns too, Dennis. I'm sorry. Throw that at you. So, and I'm not like this is not a paranormal episode, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, and I'm not about to be like, I'm not fucking Alex Jones either, all right?
I'm not going to go into like
there's
Ed
some
Lorraine
articles.
Warren and stuff like that, man. And
there's some articles that have come out, and the CIA has confirmed some things, right, in like the past year or two, that are just interesting to me. There was an article that came out, and I think it was Wall Street Journal, and it was talking about Marco Rubio had learned that there are things that are flying above our airspace, our restricted airspace. They're consistently and have been for years going around our bases and things like that. And he said they don't think they're of this earth, right?
Okay.
And he said that in his opinion, it's better if they weren't from this earth, because if somebody here that's our enemy has this kind of technology, it's pretty unnerving, right?
Yeah, sure.
So it's like, again, I've believed that stuff like this probably existed forever. I think it's just as likely that it could be something from outer space as something here, right?
Okay.
So there's that. There's also, you guys have probably heard rumors about like the CIA conducting all these experiments on like stuff that you would think would be science fiction, like astral projection. You guys know what that is?
Sure.
Like, Shane, do you know what astral projection is?
You're out of your body, man.
No, I don't. You tagged me in that thing, and I was like, I don't know anything about this stuff.
So, like, and I'm not some fucking expert on this, but just basically to kind of put a broad kind of blanket on it, it's where you kind of like through meditation sometimes can get yourself into a state to where like your spirit being like leaves your body. So like you leave.
You can do it while you're dreaming too, man.
Yep.
You can do it while you're sleeping. You know what I mean? You can do it while you're sleeping. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through, different hallucinogenic drugs. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of thing like that. Ayahuasca, DMT, any of that. You can astral project.
And I've stayed away from the chemical things. Like there have been natural things that I've done, and were pretty fucking amazing and life-changing experiences, I would say. But like, just to see that, like I said, that they're confirming that these studies have been done and that this stuff is real. And also confirming the existence of other dimensions. Okay. This stuff has actually happened. And this is, you can take my word for it if you want. It's very easy to search. If you, look up CIA confirms existence of other dimensions, it will. And I've talked about it on the show before, like that there's really deep research. It's not what you would think. It's not like, oh, well, there's another me and they know exactly how to fucking, no, it's like they have done certain things and seen how certain elements react and different things happen in the atmosphere that will tell them that this, right? I'm not a fucking scientist, but it's just the basic thing that I'm getting at here. And I want to know because it dumbfounds me, right? Nobody seems to care about this stuff. And I thought since the time I was a kid that when stuff like this came out, people would care. And they just don't. So
not during these times either, man. They don't give a shit. They got real shit going on. They don't give a fuck about Fred the alien over here, or if you can rid out your house. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So do you think that's what it is? I mean, because how's that rub you guys?
I mean, I've always been into science as a kid. So it's like all the comic books with science fiction and like outer space and different dimensions and different realities. I always found it interesting, but I thought it was science fiction. I didn't think it was real. And now these scientists are doing studies and actually proving that these alternate universes do exist. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely for a comic book guy, man, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
write a whole new series right there.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Dude, if you watch a movie like The Matrix, okay, there are scientists that are really well respected that will tell you that it's just as likely, if not more likely, that we are living in a simulation than an actual like organic thing that just kind of happened.
Right.
Like this. And like I said, it just amazes me that more people don't care. And it's not like I care because, I think I'm going to do something about it, but I just think it's fucking interesting, dude.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Always been captivated by it. I was raised super religious and like I remember reading books when I was little about how aliens were demons, and like just so it like started from a young age and then you just hear all this shit. But I don't know, Shane, you're kind of you don't really get a hard on for this kind of stuff at all. So I mean like just
except
knowing
for
that,
Fred the alien,
because we've talked about on the show before. This is me telling you that these are real people, politicians, the CIA coming out and saying, hey, all that stuff Gabe was telling you years ago, Shane, it's real. So like, does it still like, are you still just like, eh?
Yeah. You can enjoy it whatever you want. Doesn't do anything for me.
So what's it going to take? Like if a fucking alien, like, I've asked this too, but like fucking alien shows up, they're fucking having a poker game in your backyard. They fucking run out of chiclets. So they fucking come to your door. They knock at 3 a.m. asking for fucking chiclets. Are you going to believe it then? Are you going to just be like, whatever, Gabe?
It's not that I don't believe. I just, whatever, as long as, hey, if they want to come over here and they're cool and they want to, play a game of poker or whatever you were talking about, I don't care. Like, just don't be an asshole. But so that's pretty much it. Like, it's not that I don't believe it. It's just that I just not interested in it. Not really something I get worked up about.
All right on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, like I said, it just kind of surprises me, but I don't know why. Because like just seeing how much has come out in the past 5 years and how it just doesn't really faze people. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I'd like to do now is we're going to have a little tournament of death. Okay. It's going to be kind of a spin on a tournament of death that I've kind of done before. What we're going to do is we're going to have the best superhero duo. Okay. We're going to come to agreement through the fucking tournament to see what the best combo would be. And it doesn't have to be. This is the curveball for you guys. Okay, this duo doesn't have to be a real one. So it doesn't have to be something that's actually written in canon. It could just be you think these two superheroes would be a badass team. Okay? So, I know I sprung this on you, but I think we can do it. All right? If I had to ask you, Shane, because I'll start with you, who do you think would be the best, in your opinion, duo of superheroes? If it's like think like 1988 fucking WrestleMania 4 fucking like tag team style. Okay?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Who would you put together?
I don't know, maybe something like Hulk and Batman. Something like that, like, because then you got like Hulk's strength and and everything, but then you got Batman's gadgets and all the other things he has. So I feel like they'd be
Smarts,
a good,
the whole 9 yards, man.
Yeah.
Smarts,
I mean, like-
money.
That sounds a good pair up, though.
That would be a great pair. Because I didn't think you were going to go that route. I thought you might go some, generic way, like Batman, Superman. Yeah, right.
all right.
No, it's fucking awesome, Shane. And I'm not a huge Hulk fan, but I've always liked the Hulk.
I like the concept of the Hulk.
Yeah, I get
It's
the
very
story.
simple. He just wants to be left alone. That's the whole comic book. Leave the Hulk alone. That's it.
All right.
And the fucking 1970s TV show is pretty legit.
Oh man, I love that one. I've seen every episode. When his eyes
Lou
got green.
Ferrigno?
Oh man, here it
Dude,
comes. You
great.
got excited. You got
Got Lou
excited.
Ferrigno, baby.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
dude.
You don't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
No,
I
it was
watched,
such a good show.
and that's crazy because I watched him all through his bodybuilding competitions and all.
Yeah,
that
dude, he was
stuff, man.
huge, man. Big guy.
Crazy. Almost beat the best ever Arnold.
Yeah.
I think that's a solid pick, Shane.
That's a real.
All
That's
right.
the real type of shit.
Did something right.
So hey, Gorilla J, I ask you,
Okay. Go ahead.
who
ask.
you think would be the best? Why am I even asking? Because I know what you're gonna say. So probably the Flash and Superman is what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, Superman all day, just because it
Yeah.
pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite right there. Now, man, I would like I'd like to switch it up a little bit, but definitely have the Flash in there. Maybe like Flash and a Doctor Strange. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So Flash.
Either that. You know what? I'm gonna scratch all of it. I'm gonna say. Let's say Flash and Dr. Manhattan.
Wow. Okay. That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? But just to piss you off, I'll go with Superman and Flash. I'm sorry, I'll retort.
Now you're just making me rewrite shit.
Yeah, I know. We'll go with Superman and Flash. That's right. I don't want to get into it.
So okay, let me clarify.
I got a comic book guy here, so I don't want to get into all that shit.
I don't.
I'll let the experience go.
I don't hate Superman. However, he's kind of like, I get that he's like the, kind of the original, whatever, and like, it's not, again, it's not that I don't like him. And I even like some of the comics. It's just that when you stack him up, it's kind of a boring character to me. Because he's just like, oh, he's fucking pretty much goddamn invincible. Unless you fucking throw a kryptonite at him. And it could be like a fucking speck of kryptonite sometimes. And he's like, ah! Like, dude, you just fucking move like
That's true.
planets.
That's true.
Like, holy fuck.
That's true. But hey, you talking about all that alien bullshit? What if, one of those aliens comes down and
What if
all
dude,
of a sudden you see
they're
Superman
fucking
coming
smart
down
enough
from
to get
fucking-
here from across the galaxy? You don't think they can figure out that when he's not wearing glasses, he's fucking Superman, and that he's fucking allergic to fucking kryptonite?
I don't know, do I look like him? I look pretty different with the glasses off, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Knight, the actual professional, Dennis.
Okay, for sure, powerhouse duo, Superman and Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman doesn't have her braces on. Wonder Woman with no braces, she's like more powerful than Superman. She'll whip his ass.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Superman, a lot of people they sleep with him because like Superman is a lot more powerful than what he really is. Like he's pulling back a lot of times. So if we let Superman like go all the way, like he's gonna stop. But those two together, they can't lose.
Fuck yeah.
Pretty hard to argue with. So, all right, Superman and Wonder Woman without the braces.
Got that Amazonian, baby.
Yeah, she ain't no joke, man.
So my pick is going to be kind of from the heart on one end, okay? Which is Spider-Man.
Good one, good pick.
He's got Spidey sense. He's got the super strength. I mean, and on top of that, pair him with the Silver Surfer, and that's going to be fucking.
Wow.
That's going to be pretty fucking hard to deal with, okay?
Yeah, that's a good team. That's a good team.
Because
I like that.
You got Spider-Man to basically keep everybody busy, on the ground, and then if things just get hairy, well, Silver Surfer's just going to fuck everyone up. So,
Basically.
so I'm going to go with
That's
that.
a good pick. That's a good pick. I like it. He doesn't get enough. Silver Surfer doesn't get enough credit, man. Like he's such a great character. Like nobody cares about him. It's so sad. It's so sad.
He's so fucking great. Shane, you know Silver Surfer?
No, not really. Like just briefly through the terrible movies that they made.
Movies, dude. Yeah, I know him from the
Yeah, they don't do him justice, man.
And I'm not I haven't read every fucking comic book, but like I've read some Silver Surfer, like
Yeah.
he's in them and shit like that. Like that
Sure.
dude's fucking awesome.
Oh, he's great.
So, Dennis.
Yeah.
Let's start. So we'll get another round here because we're doing 8 picks and then doing a tournament. So who would be your next pick, Dennis? If we had to do another one.
My next pick duel would be Green Lantern and Rorschach from the Watchmen.
Okay.
Ooh. Wait for that new Dub Flow verse, by the way. It's all about Rorschach, man.
No, he's like my favorite anti-hero. He's like my favorite. Like I've seen the Watchmen so many times. I read the book so many times. Oh, so good.
That's the same. That's why I wish Dub was on here, man. He just came up with the whole verse with it, and I was like,
Yeah.
the Rorschach vibe, and I was like, man, I had to go back and watch the Watchmen just because of it.
Oh, dude, it's such a great book. Such a great book.
Shano, who'd be your second pick up?
I don't know.
Don't you say Grimace and the fucking Hamburglar.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Wolverine and I don't know. Iron Man.
I like that one.
I like to cross it up some.
That'd be pretty tough.
No, it's a good pick though.
Yeah.
Because you have the tech and then you have like Wolverine. He's just basic savage, so like
Right.
you can hand-to-hand stuff, and Iron Man just like blast everybody else, so like he's not out of range, so you're good.
Yeah, that's good. It's good, Shane. It's a good job.
Thank you.
Gorilla, if you had to pick someone other than Superman, who the fuck are you gonna pick?
Man, let's see here. Like I said, I like that Dr. Manhattan thing that I had going earlier. Let's
Dude, isn't that the dude with the huge blue dick?
I just know he's a time stopper too.
I was always like, how does that work? I don't know. I mean,
Man, honestly, we'll just go with no superpowers, and I'll just go with the you know what I'm saying, Arrow, Green Arrow, and the Punisher.
Wow, that's good.
Green Arrow.
That's a good one.
That's a good one to get their asses beat.
I just like that. I mean, that's the same, you know what I'm saying, same basis as Batman, and you know what I'm saying, if you want to go vigilante, kind of, you know what I'm saying, aspect. Because they have to think about it. They ain't got it, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got the
Have to strategize, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Man. All right, so this is going to be the last one. and I think it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be. Professor Xavier.
Okay.
And fucking Magneto.
Dude, I was just thinking the same exact thing. That'd be an amazing pair up.
Magneto's sick, man. But
He's no joke, man.
No. Magneto, yeah. And I love their dynamic because, like,
Yeah.
they don't want to be enemies, but they are sometimes.
Right.
And it's like, even when they do, like, fight each other, most of the time it's, like, civil and it's weird.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
no, I love
everything's
it.
so heavy, but, like, they both get where each other are coming from. It's just that it's not, they can't cross the line on each other. So,
Yeah, no, it's great.
all right. So this is what we're going to do, Shane. We're about to head into another Tournament of Death. You fucking ready for this shit?
Oh yeah.
You better
All right.
get that fake coin out, man.
The coin is not fake, dude.
Oh, okay.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start out with the first match. Okay. We got Hulk fucking jumping off buildings, off skyscrapers through the city, just fucking like jumping because he's so, you know what I'm talking about, like where he's trying to get
Yeah.
something real fast. He's just pissed. And
Yeah.
fucking Batman is fucking flying and is in the fucking Batwing, right?
Yeah.
And they're fucking they're headed somewhere, and they fucking because they were lured into a fucking trap by Green Arrow and the fucking Punisher. So the Punisher's got like fucking 18 assault rifles, fucking like 67 grenades, and like 3 missile launchers, and just like all this shit up and just like waiting, like a sniper rifle just waiting, right? On Batman's head.
I wish we had the technology to like animate this as you're telling the story. Like,
We do,
Yeah.
all right?
It's sick, man.
So Shane, who wins that battle, that tag team match?
see, I think this is going to be really tough for all of us because I think we're all going to stick to our own. But yeah, I got to stick with my pick, man. I think. I think if the Hulk's pissed off, he's going to do some serious damage, and and then he's got Batman to keep him in line.
Okay, so 1 vote for Hulk and Batman. Gorilla.
Batman's over there rubbing the Hulk's shoulders and shit. Like, calm
Yeah.
down, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. It'll be okay.
Who you got, Gorilla?
I mean, honestly, it could, you know what I'm saying? Hulk could smash everybody. Just say fucking smash Batman too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all you vigilante motherfuckers. But I'm telling you, in the strategic thing, man, Green Arrow like has a lot of experience with, you know what I'm saying, like different supernatural forces and stuff like that. He's got to go against some assassins and shit like that. So he could bring the League of Assassins in there and fucking have a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, army against him. You know what I'm saying? They could figure out some crazy fucking woohoo shit, magical stuff to take on the Hulk.
Woohoo!
Green Arrow, the fucking TV series ruined that character for me.
Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of cool characters. Just the writing wasn't all that great, though.
I mean, like that dude was not Green Arrow to me. Like he was like a fucking Gap model from fucking like 2002, right? He
Yeah.
was the fucking Green Arrow. Green Arrow was like 1970s mustache to me almost. Like,
Yeah, he was a savage.
Hey, but he did kind of look like the original Robin though too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He did kind of look like they're from the movies and shit. See, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm up in here with a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, people that have been watching or reading the comics all the way. I'm a big movie guy, you know what I'm saying? Big movie and series watcher. So
Right.
I guess I'm more of the general public when it comes to that. But I mean, it got me sucked in. For real.
it's all right. Dennis, who do you think's winning that fight?
Like, based on skill set, I'm going to go with Batman and the Hulk because the Hulk, he's basically invincible. But it's good, though, everything he has on him, and, like, Hulk is still going to keep coming.
Yeah, I
The
he's
slight chance that Green Arrow can't incapacitate the Hulk, maybe they have a chance, but they're still winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like Punisher can fucking throw everything he's got at the Hulk, and Hulk's just gonna fucking like still
Yeah.
squash the shit
Yeah,
out.
it's over.
So, I gotta go with Hulk Batman. So good job, Shane. Your pick moves on. Good fucking work. All right.
I was climbing a hill on that
This-
one, man.
This time I want to imagine something a little different, okay? We're going to go. Did you guys watch old school wrestling? Like
Yeah.
in the 80s? Okay.
Oh yeah, Hulk
You remember
Hogan.
the-
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember the WrestleMania where they all came out to the ring on those little stages that looked like rings? You know what I'm talking about?
Not
They were
that
like
one.
tiny little platforms and they had like ropes around them. So like Andre the Giant came out and like rode down with his manager to the ring. Well, anyway, that's what these people are doing. Okay, so you got Wolverine and Iron Man, right?
Okay.
And it's fucking Madison Square Garden, fucking
Okay.
sold out. Fucking people throwing trash at them. You know what I mean? Like it's the '80s because they're just fucking hyped and happy to be there.
Yeah.
Fucking
right.
Wolverine, Iron Man, and then next Spider-Man and the fucking Silver Surfer ride down to the ring.
Oof. That's tough.
This is a fucking tornado tag team TLC match. All right. Who's fucking winning this shit, Shane?
TLC match.
In the tables.
Yeah, man. I think I think Wolverine's definitely going to put Silver Surfer through a table at some point in there.
Wow. One vote for Wolverine and Iron Man. Dennis, who you got in this?
Based on skill set and available equipment, I'm gonna go with Silver Surfer and Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, there's just no way. Fucking, I mean, like, I love Wolverine. I love Iron Man. It's going to be tough for Iron Man to fucking pull it out against Silver Surfer, dude.
Yeah, because he's a cosmic being. Like, dude, he's like from outer space.
Yeah. Like, he's going to have to figure out how to do it and then, like, execute
Is
it.
is he gonna kill Wolverine though?
He can't
So
even fucking
that's
get away.
that's where it comes down to.
He can't even fucking
It
kill.
comes down to more Wolverine, Silver Surfer, because I mean they're more.
If
you know
he
what I'm
can't
saying?
dispatch Thanos without dying, he can't fucking handle Silver Surfer. I'm telling you. All right.
Listen to you guys using logic and stuff, man. Like,
So that's my picks. Gorilla, who you got in this?
I mean, I like the Wolverine. Man, I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Unless again, I'm not a big comic guy, so I don't know
Wow.
all of the things of Silver Surfer, but that's about the only way. You know,
Okay.
and Wolverine's just a bad motherfucker, dude. And if they're going down in the WWE, he's gonna ride bottom him with those motherfucking claws, boy.
The fucking
Wow, put him down, boy.
has the brass knucks hidden, and he's just waiting. Is what you're saying?
Shit, Wolverine don't need no brass nuts. He got the adamantium fucking.
All right. So we're doing. I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing a coin flip. Okay. So heads is going to be Wolverine and Iron Man. Tails is going to be Spider-Man and the Silver Surfer. You guys ready?
Yep,
Yeah.
sure.
the fake coin.
It is heads, which is the only fucking way that this is going to happen. Seriously. Jesus Christ, Gorilla.
It's Spider-Man. Oh, can't believe it.
No, well, your pick moves on. Fucking Wolverine.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I take it.
I'm 2 for 2.
Wow.
Oh shit.
That's
Shane over here,
pretty.
man.
That's pretty intense. That's a pretty hefty win that they just pulled out right there.
Yeah, that's a big matchup.
Okay, so now
Shane's
we
holding
got,
the Intercontinental Championship right now. Shit.
so here we go. We got Superman, right? And he shows up, and he's got his main squeeze with him. Okay, we know Lois Lane, sure, right? All right, I know what he's really wanting, right? He wants some of that Amazon action. Fucking
Mhm,
Wonder
sure.
Woman shows up, right? No braces on. She is free as fuck, right? Next, Professor Xavier rolls out, and he's ready to fuck somebody up with his fucking mental
Wow.
powers and all that shit, knowing what everybody's thinking, where everybody is, right? Magneto as well, right? Flies out behind him. Who's winning this fight, boys?
Whew.
It's gonna
Who's
be a
gonna go
brawl.
first?
Well, at first they're getting naked, so Magneto don't fuck either of them up with them fucking with that armor. So somebody's gonna fuck either way.
Dennis, let me ask you this.
Go for it.
Could Professor Xavier figure out a way to put some mind control action? on
100%.
Okay.
Sure, you could.
Because there's nothing that Superman or Wonder Woman even have that would prevent that, right?
No, he can basically incapacitate them.
So
like freeze them with their mind.
So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying Professor Xavier just controls Wonder Woman's mind with no braces, and she just
It's
fucking
over.
goes ham, destroys everything, and then herself, and then they just fucking have some gummy bears and coffee and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, like this matchup definitely Professor X and Magneto for the win.
Okay,
Based
so
on their
that's,
combined skill set, there's no way they can lose.
that's two. Shane, who you got?
Yeah, I'll go with you guys. Stick with Professor Xavier and Magneto.
Do I need to start explaining my logic first so then I win you over more? All right.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry.
All
I dropped
right.
my phone again.
Gorilla, you voting wrong?
Dude, in a split second. Is he going to get that mind control in a split second, though? You know what I'm saying? That's the same aspect of the Flash or anything like that. He's going to grab him and throw his old ass in that wheelchair fucking on the ground, fucking smash that motherfucker. He's done. Magneto going to come over here with the helmet like, you can't fuck with me. He's going to squeeze that little fucking helmet. You're dead. You're dead within a split of a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that fast, dude. Come on, faster than a speeding bullet. You don't know?
You got a point.
Yeah,
But
that's a fair point, though.
But you're still wrong, though. So,
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Xavier
but
Magneto,
come
move on. All right, next matchup we got Superman appearing again. Okay?
Okay.
Flash and Superman versus Green Lantern and Rorschach.
Oof.
That's a nasty one.
That's tough, man.
So explain
That's
to
a
me,
fucking
in
nasty.
your mind, Dennis, how does this fight happen?
Man, like I love my guys, but there's no way that Rorschach and Green Lantern are going to beat Superman in the Flash because the Flash, he's so fast, he could like run through things. So you have that. Superman is like a sheer brute, he can fly. So even with Green Lantern and his constructs, I don't think they're going to win. So I'm voting for Superman and the Flash.
Hey.
All right. Shane?
I also will pick Superman and the Flash, mostly because I'm not familiar with the other two as much.
Okay.
So had I done more homework, maybe different. But I'm sticking with Dennis. He seems that he knows what he's talking about.
I would ask Gorilla, but I know what he would pick.
Ooh, boy, got the comic book. Man, got the actual professional guy over here with experience. Letting Gabe Street know who was going to win in that motherfucker. What's up?
All right. Okay.
Superman.
So Flash and Superman move on. All right. That's in the first round. How you guys feeling after that?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
You
feel like
know,
that's pretty
sound
fair,
reasoning, good pair up. So it was good. It was a lot of fun.
I feel like I didn't know how this one was going to go, but I feel like it's going all right. So,
Yeah.
Next round, Shane. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's bloody, sweaty, right? Superman, Wonder Woman just got all fucked up, right? Like, fucking just body parts fucking hanging everywhere, okay? Like, it's just not a good scene,
Right.
okay? Fucking Batman and Hulk fucking kick all the body parts out of the way so they can fucking get back on the pit floor and get ready to fucking throw down against Wolverine and fucking Iron Man.
Oof.
All right, so Shane, who wins a fight between the Hulk and Batman and Wolverine and Iron Man? You got that? Oh, this is gonna be tough for you, Gorilla, because think about it, right? For one thing, Iron Man could put on the giant fucking Iron Man suit, right?
Hulkbuster.
Right.
And fucking just go toe to toe pretty much with the Hulk, at least keep him preoccupied. If Batman doesn't figure out a way to fucking keep Wolverine down, which is gonna be pretty fucking tough.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Like Wolverine, if he gets
Come on,
the jump on Batman, Batman's fucking done. Okay.
Yeah.
It's done.
Even with this, if Batman wears his like suit that he fights Superman with, still
Hellbasket, yeah.
Wolverine probably would still just fucking
Just
tear through.
slice
the
him
Batman
open.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, just slice them open.
So it's a good fight, and like, dude, Hulk could knock out Iron Man. Hulk could knock him out.
No, he's done it. He's whipped his ass before.
Yeah.
He's done it.
So
many
like,
times.
if Iron Man can't keep Hulk pacified though, right? Then Hulk could just fucking
Yeah.
smash right through them and then go and fucking smash right through Wolverine. So this is a tough fight. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So it just kind of it depends on in your mind who would get the drop. I'm gonna go, man, dude. I'm gonna go with Hulk and Batman because Batman's so goddamn smart, and
Strategy, yeah.
Batman knows everybody's weakness.
Yeah.
He knows everybody's weakness. So
There's a plan.
if there's any sort of like he knows that they're going to have this pit fight, and it's not a surprise, I think Batman and Hulk are gonna win it.
Okay.
Gorilla J.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't hate that for real. I like the smartness factor of it, and I gotta keep it. I kind of keep it rocking for
Yeah.
Batman, man. I love Wolverine because it's a fucking hard one just because it's Wolverine.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, obviously we've seen with the Iron Man and the Hulk, and that probably ain't gonna fucking happen. The Hulk's
Nah, man.
probably gonna, he's gonna go Red Hulk and fucking just smash on him.
You're gonna get that ass.
So, so we'll go with that. We'll go with the Batman. Go the
Shane?
Batman Hulk. Hard. Though. Hate it for my boy Wolverine.
Just for fun, I'll say Wolverine and Iron Man. I think it'd be pretty close, like you're saying. I think it'd be entertaining.
Okay, Wolverine. So we got 1 for Wolverine and Iron Man, 2 for Hulk and Batman right now. So Dennis,
Yeah.
what do you think, man?
Based on skill set, I say Batman and Hulk by inches. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's not gonna be a pushover fight.
It's a split decision.
This might be the tough- this
decision.
might be
In
the
MMA
best fight
terms,
of the
it's a
whole
split
tournament.
decision, right?
Yeah. This, I mean,
So can we call it a draw?
no. This would be
I
like,
don't know, man. This is a tough one
well,
because
I mean,
based on the skill set, it's like it could really go either way. But I think Batman just fight. Only reason why Batman wins because he has his planning and his strategy. That's the only thing that's going to save them. It's not going to be like straight up brute straight.
that's what I was saying.
No.
So that's what we'll go with. All right. So we got
Yeah.
Hulk and Batman move on right into the top. All right. So here we go, guys. Okay. Other side of the coin of the
Sure.
semi-final round here. We got Professor Xavier. Okay, hanging out with his old buddy Magneto. Okay. Fucking who shows up? Fucking the Flash and goddamn Superman.
It's
Okay.
over in the blink.
So back
The blink
to
of
my
an eye.
original point.
Not even a blink of an eye. They're in a different fucking alternate universe, dude, already. They said,
I mean, you got a good point. But I just think that it's kind of like the last fight. Like if Xavier if he does get in there and get in Superman's head, everybody's fucked.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
So it's like, can Superman really just go like is it? And this other question, is it in Superman's character to go directly for the kill? Because I don't
Normally, no. Normally, no.
no, right?
Like he has killed in the past, but it's like there's been like very, very extreme situations, very, very rare occasions,
Mm-hmm.
super rare.
So
That's the thing, because it's like it has to take out Professor X, had to kill him in order to win this fight.
But that'd be man,
yeah,
I hate going against my guy. But that's the same thing for the Flash, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll think about it a little bit maybe too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if he does, then Magneto's definitely fucking, Magneto give a fuck. Dude.
No, man, he don't care. He'll kill you in a second. He don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Magneto's just gonna send a bunch of fucking metal spikes at fucking
Yeah.
Flash, and he's just gonna just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Flash would be like, yeah, right. Fuck, you ever see Neo in the Matrix? Shit, it's times
All right.
10 over here. Flashback.
So Gorilla, is that who you're going with? You're going with Flash and Superman?
Yeah, for sure. I'm still gonna go with my boys because I mean, in an instant, it's not even. You know what I'm saying? Superman ain't even got to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, Flash could do a tornado and fucking they wouldn't even see their family ever again.
That's a good point.
It is a good
You know?
point. Yeah. Shane.
I will also say Superman, Flash.
Wow. I'm going Xavier and Magneto.
I like that Dennis said super rare.
Super rare.
Yeah.
Dennis, who you got in this?
Only because of the mind control fact, I'm going to go with Magneto and Professor X.
Damn. So, this is down to a coin toss.
Get that coin.
All right. So, heads is going to be Xavier and Magneto. Tails going to be Flash and Superman. You guys ready?
Yep, let's do it.
It is heads.
Wow,
It is
look at
heads.
Nice.
So, Xavier and Magneto move on.
Jesus.
Flash
jeez.
and Superman lose.
That fake coin again. Get that fake
Oh,
coin out.
yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Show it to the camera, everybody.
I know you love Superman. It's fine. We can all be wrong. It's okay. So finals, boys. This is big.
All right.
This is
All right.
This has been a tough, sloppy ass battle. Fucking, they got those weak legs. You know, like you ever had like football practice or basketball practice, and you're like, you just ran a bunch of suicides. And
Yep.
you're like, you can't even fuck. Like your legs are fucking jelly. You know what I'm talking
Yep.
You
about?
got some,
Exactly.
You got some
You're like-
noodle. You got some noodle legs like Mr. Fantastic
like-
and shit.
Yeah.
Breathe
for
through your
sure.
nose. You know what I mean? Like just control
Yeah.
that shit, right? This is how they're feeling. So you got fucking Hulk and Batman, right? And Hulk is fucking like, he's fucking screaming, running straight towards Professor Xavier and Magneto.
Bad move.
So Hulk and Batman versus Xavier and Magneto. What happens, Dennis?
Mind control, Xavier and Magneto, they get it. They win.
Here's the thing. If fucking Superman is not and the Flash aren't fast enough,
yeah.
then fucking Hulk and Batman are fucked, right?
No, it's over.
So that's what I gotta say. Professor Xavier and Magneto, if they would ever team up, they would be a fucking amazing. Like they
No,
just
they
take
would.
over
They
everything.
could control the world.
So Shane, what do you think?
Yeah, I gotta go Xavier and Magneto.
Solid choice. Dennis, you on that train too?
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right. So just to be official, the winner of tonight's Tournament of Death on the Stone Dog Show, episode 16.
It's Superman. Oh,
The
I'm sorry.
team
Go
of-
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The team of Professor Xavier and fucking goddamn Magneto.
Yeah.
That's
They
actually his
fucking
full
win.
name. So
Yeah, they win. And they fucking, you know what they do? They fucking go to Pizza Hut and they get a fucking, like one of those fucking New York style pizzas they used to have. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
and they get hamburger and mushroom on one side and fucking Supreme on the other because fuck it, right? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's the shit.
Sounds good.
Right?
Nice.
So
I figured,
congratulations.
I figured Magneto would go see the beam. You know what I'm saying? Go see that beam, that big old.
Gorilla, buddy, you guys, Egan's Rats, you just put out an album recently.
Hey,
What's
year
the
with a
name?
rat, baby.
What's You're the Rat,
year
right?
With year with a rat, baby. 2020 is the year with a rat. Check the Chinese calendar, baby.
So I've been playing you guys like just about every fucking episode at some point. All right.
Appreciate that, man.
Tonight,
Appreciate
we're,
it.
we're about to take a little break here, but while we're taking a little break, Gorilla, what song would you like me to play off that album?
Hey, man, let's do that. I don't know if I did Upstream last time.
You did.
Listen,
I actually,
did
I have
did
it,
Upstream.
dude. We'll play it again. I fucking,
Nah, man. Let's,
I introed the show with it the last show with it. I think.
I mean, if you want to get controversial, we can go with Money Shot.
It's whatever you want to do, brother.
Hey, man, let's yeah, let's go with let's rock with Money Shot, just to throw a little humor at everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Give me some background on this one.
I mean, it's definitely about our old Creepo Funko Creep, the drummer, man. You know what I'm saying? We were just smoking and shit and drinking or whatever. We were fucking with Funko as we always do. And just basically made a whole song on how, you know what I'm saying, if Funko got famous and all that shit, he'd be getting all the chicks, but when he got to get to them, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, you know, once he starts getting into the motion, they're like, ooh, dude, what the fuck? What you want that? You know what I'm saying? But we just fuck with them, you know what I'm saying?
Money Shot by Egan's Rats coming at you. Come back on the Stone Dog Show, because when we do come back, we're going to actually talk to Dennis Knight about Cross, the comic book that he writes, and just kind of background on that and everything that he's got going on over in New York. So come on back. We'll check that out in just a second on the Stone Dog Show.
My style.
Flabbergasted, the rats got this rap thing in the basket. You sound like you got yours from the trash bin. What a headache, I don't think I could take enough aspirin. Maybe 10 and hope that I can't hear it through the casket. Bear me with a copy of our last track. It slaps more than asses, way more than any of you has-beens. Have you waking up like what happened? The rat snuck in and gave you all bubonic plague while you were napping. Knock, knock, who's there? Double with the stopwatch. Wanna make you Fozzie Bear walk, walk. Hip to the hopscotch in her mouth and make a noise like pop rocks that drop.
Giving her a job pop clinic when I jump up in the dance. Always bring the freaking spinach. Give her a Popeye, a figure licking till the twat straight twitches until the point to the badge gets so very vicious.
Up and at him, man, I haven't had a man. Stance on getting head and cabbage, patch the water bed. After I ravage, what's between the legs? Savage, like I'm asking what came first, the chicken or the egg? Chicken head.
Like walk, walk, chicken, non-stop. Hit her with a shortstop hop like a Sultan of the SWAT would.
If I just tell you one more time not to lick your ass.
Where you gonna go? Where you gonna be? Go and take a shot to the spot, let it breathe. Always on the road, come on, let them see what's beneath them jeans, girl, jeez. Call her hair razor, put a prick to her head. Tell her what's up when the fuck gone, leaving a spread. Take a money shot with his $100 bill. Tell her friend they have a cheerleader kite in the wind. Go straight fly, all they do is straight flow. These rats at your back, girl, go on, let it poke out. Yeah, show 'em what you really got, but don't let 'em free. Show her how a freak pops. So how he rock when it's really what it is. See the real dub flow, bringing the fuck to the kids.
What about Funko?
What you mean, dub flow?
He's over on the drums though.
What's up?
You ain't shout him out in your verse,
Ladies and
bro.
Speaking of comics,
He's a really nice guy, yo.
What the hell?
Oh, I seen that. That's dope. That's a Joker watch.
Got that Joker watch, huh?
That's dope.
Wonder what worked in there. Go ahead, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, thank you for letting me go ahead on my fucking show. I appreciate
What
that.
did you say, Superman? Is that what you said? Oh, yeah. I thought you were introduced to Superman.
Welcome back to the Stone Dog Show with this disrespectful fuck down in the corner, Gorilla J. My name's Gabe. This is my show. Tonight, I'm honored to have a friend of mine that I met a couple years ago in New York City on the show. His name's Dennis Knight, which we've already introduced. Dennis up in the corner there. Just to give everybody kind of backstory from my end before I let you just talk to us. Like I said, I ended up in New York with a week to do nothing. I set up a show for the company I was working for, Logic, and they said, hey, if you show up for the next 4 days, we have to pay more money. So how about you still get paid, but you can just go do whatever you want. So that's what I did. For 4 days in New York City, I just went where the fuck I wanted, did whatever the hell I wanted to do. But every night, I would end up at this bar that was across, well, not across, it was like around the corner from my hotel. And it was called the Lincoln Park Bar and Grill. And I would go there because you could eat till 3 o'clock in the morning. And we just like go drinking all day and we're hungry. It's like 1 or 2. And hey, you can go down there and eat something, get a burger or something. So anyway, I met Dennis. The thing that I really remember about talking to you, I still have your business card up here.
Oh, cool.
But we were just start talking. I think it's because I had Star Labs, the shirt on, Star Laboratories.
Right. Yeah.
So we start talking, and you asked me who some of my favorite characters were, and I mentioned that Daredevil's one of them. And I remember you looked at me, and I was probably like 7-8 beers into it at this point at that bar. But I remember you go, well, how does it feel to be here? And I'm like, what? You're like, yeah, you're in fucking Hell's Kitchen right now. I'm like, holy fucking shit. And we walked outside and and we're talking out there for a minute, and I'm just like looking around. I remember like looking at the buildings, just imagining, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking Daredevil's up there and shit. So it was just super cool to meet you. And, you told me about what you did. Recently I ordered the physical copy of your book Cross. Right?
Oh, very cool.
Which
nice.
has, I think you have how many volumes now, or how many?
6 issues are in that book that you have. 6 issues.
So yeah, I have those, and I really enjoy it. I also have the digital copy as well. But so if you don't know who this is, like I said, that's my friend Dennis. This is his book Cross, and I have some questions I want to ask you about it. I'm friends with a lot of musicians because my background is that.
Sure.
But I usually ask everybody how how did you get into because what you do is you write for comic books, right?
Right. Sure.
So what made you start writing in general?
I've always been a writer as a kid. I always just like to write stories, fairy tale stuff when I was little. And I loved comics because my older cousin Mike would let me read his comics. I was too little to cross the street. So my older cousin Mike really got me into comics. And back then I was a kid. I didn't know that you could actually make them. I just thought they fell out the sky. So then one day I had this idea about a character, and it just kept bugging at me. And then I started writing things down. Stuff on bar napkins, scraps of paper. It got to the point I had this massive notebook full of ideas and dialogue. Okay, now what do I do with this? And then I looked up how to write comics. So I started writing how-to books, started doing research on the internet, and I actually wrote my first script. But back then I was 26. So then I finished the manuscript, and then I needed to find an artist. So then I talked to my old college roommate, not college roommate, she was my old friend from college, Jules Casella, and she was an art major. So I said, hey, I would really love for you to draw this for me. She goes, well, comics is not really my thing, but I know a bunch of artists. Let me try to help you out to find somebody. So then we started working together. She we started interviewing artists and and then whole bunch of people. We did a Craigslist submission. We put an ad on Craigslist, and we got over 1,000 responses from artists from around the world.
Wow.
I'm talking to guys from Brazil, talking to guys from everywhere. And the page rates were different, but they're different, different skills. I was talking to guys who work for DC and Marvel Comics. The page rate was 100, sometimes $150 a page, just pencils, no inks. It's wow, that's really expensive. I can't afford that. I have to work a whole year solid just to make one issue. So then I got a little discouraged, but I kept at it. I kept interviewing people, kept looking for people. And I landed on one artist, not going to mention his name because it didn't work out too well. He did his contractual agreement here, he fulfilled it. The agreement was do the character designs, from character designs, remove the panels. So he did the character designs, but once he finished the character designs, he got a better job, and he kind of left me high and dry. So now I have these character designs, no artists. What am I going to do? So then I started freaking out, put out another ad. Then I actually interviewed Kirk Ferrazanis, who was in art school at the time. We went to SVA in New York. So we met up for coffee. He brought his portfolio, and I loved his stuff. His work was amazing. And I told him the issue was, well, my issue is I have these character designs drawn by somebody else. Can you emulate that style for the comic book? He goes, yeah, sure, no problem. So then we started working together. And then, we was working together for a couple of years, actually. We had 4 issues already done. And then at that point, I'm looking for publishers to submit to them so I can publish my comic. So I'm reaching out to Image, every publisher under the sun. I was sending out submissions every week. And then, the secret rule about comics: if you don't hear anything in 30 days from a publisher, they don't want you. So that's one tidbit of knowledge I can give to you guys. You don't hear anything back, don't write them, don't reach out to them. They don't want you. Move on. So then Kirk, he gave me the idea to submit to Pronto Comics, which is an independent publisher based in New York City. So I looked them up. They looked like a very sound, solid company, and we submitted to them. By that time, we had 4 issues already done when we submitted to Pronto. So Pronto was like, hey, man, we love your stuff. We want to publish you. And then I've been working with Kirk ever since. So he does all the interior artwork. He does all the covers for every issue that I've ever written for Cross.
Wow. So he took those character designs and kind of filled it out. And I wanted to say, too, I mean, it had to be a pretty cool moment for you, though, to come up with that concept and write it, and then all of a sudden be having all of these people kind of give their 2 cents on your idea, right? It's
surreal. It's a feeling that you can't ever describe. I remember my first Comic-Con professional was in 2012. And that was my first issue because Kingdom Comics, they had a booth at New York Comic Con. So Pronto had to deal with Kingdom Comics, show our stuff or whatever. So my first issue was on the shelf for the first time ever. This is the first time I ever saw it.
That's awesome.
I didn't get a proof copy or anything. It was out there, and it was it. There it was. So then I'm staring at this thing, and this guy comes over, can I help you? Nope, you can't help me right now. So the guy, he walks away. I'm still staring at my comic for the first time. Comes back and says, dude, can I help you? He says, no, you can't. You see that? See that yellow book? He says, yeah, that's my book. I wrote that. He goes, no, wait, yes, wait, that's me. Dennis Knight, I wrote that. And after that, we became very fast friends, and he's pointing people out to me at Comic-Con. I'm nervous. I want to throw up, the majority of the day because I'm so nervous. And then people started coming up to me and asking me about it. And it was so cool because it's wow, people are asking about something that I wrote, and they're actually genuinely interested in it. So that's my first story of New York Comic Con in 2012.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
That's hella dope, man. For real.
And as you coming from the music side of it, whenever I'll write something, if I go work with a producer, You know, I might get one person's take on it. We might hash something out, but like, I just think it's, you know, it's all art. And I just really enjoy, like I said, having friends that do different things because, you know, like I said, it's kind of the same idea, but to me, taking something that, you know, like I would write and just having people design characters and then bring those to life, like that's just like, that would be so fucking cool.
No, it's great, man. It's a great feeling.
So that's awesome. And I did want to ask you how you hooked up to Prano. So that's great that we already covered it. What is now Cross is yours, and that's something that, but you've also done work for other things too, right?
Yeah. There's a comic book out right now called Asagi Program. The owner of that is Ray Ravello. He's the creator and the owner of the concept and the comic. I just wrote it. So we wrote the first issue. It debuted in PowCon in Brooklyn in January, and we sold out.
Oh, wow.
So working on that. I know things have been kind of tough right now because of COVID, so I haven't really met with him since then. So I'm sure like when he's ready, he'll reach out to me because he wants to do the second issue. So, hey, man, whenever you're ready, just let me know. And I'm working on this concept. I think Gabe, you really appreciate this. This concept is a comic book based on music.
Okay.
My partner, Mike Butler, he's a rapper. And he had this idea for like a cowboy Western. But all the songs that he's done is going to be put into the comic. So they're going to do a digital motion comic book with clips of his songs in the actual comic book itself.
Wow.
So I wrote the first issue. We have an artist. Her name is Anastasia Ruiz. She has done a lot of concept art, and she's done the panels. So now, next thing that we're waiting on is for her to look over the panels and make sure everything is sound, and then also have to put the sound clips, which panel they're going to go and how long they're going to run. So it's that a lot of technical stuff. We have to go to the studio, kind of like map everything out, listen to it. And I'm actually working on the second issue right now, so hopefully that'll be done by the end of the month. That's fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, man.
That's really fucking cool. That actually that makes me like want to so if let's say that I wrote 6 songs, right?
Okay.
And I gave them to you and said, hey, Dennis, can you put what story you got out of these into some kind of written form? Like that could be something that.
Yeah, I totally do that. Yeah, easily.
That's like, I never thought about that till you just said that.
Yeah.
But, is it not, The Weeknd just came out with that fucking like cartoon visual album thing.
Who is that? Was that Kenny? Dude, Kenny Beats. I don't know if you ever heard of Kenny Beats, but Kenny Beats be doing that as well. He puts animation to his as well. Yeah. And puts it on YouTube or whatever. But he's got like different. I think it was. I can't think of what the other artist was that he put it on, but they kind of have a comic book feel with different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Wu-Tang kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's amazing. Kind of feel. Very cool.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. Like, you know, especially when they put like, you know what I'm saying, Jay Dilla beats to it and stuff like that. And man, it's so cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that Black Thought, another artist or whatever, had. Oh,
he's dope. I love him. He's really good.
I think too. Yeah, Black Thought had been gotten into it too.
He's dope, man.
And they put animation to their lyrics, and I mean that is so cool, man.
It takes it to the next level. It really does. So you have the visuals with the lyrics, and you can absorb it all at the same time.
Yeah, 100%, man. Especially it makes the message just go on.
For sure.
Stronger.
Yeah, 100%.
That's, I mean, in an age where like, you know, it's hard to keep people's attention. Stuff like that, I feel like does the job. At least for a while. Yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Shoot.
So I don't know anything about Cross.
Okay.
That's it being that we just met and just an hour ago or whatever. But so when you're a younger man, you got this idea of this character that you said you were developing and everything, but how do you come about this Cross character? Does it partly, is there any inspiration?
It really started as a question. Like, because the premise of my book is a contract killer finds out he's a terrorist in an alternate universe. He's going to travel to the alternate universe to fight himself and save the world. That's the premise of the book. And that came from, okay, what if a contract killer had to save somebody instead of kill somebody? That's the question that started everything. I just started like writing out different scenarios. What would happen if this would happen? And just like basically I wrote a chain of events of what I think would happen in this situation. That's why I came up with the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you do you find yourself including any personal things into characteristics at all? Like
Well, I base a lot of my characters on people that I know, like the character traits, things like that. So
right.
it really helps me when it comes to like designing characters and developing them. And it's also a lot of fun because like I can say, oh, my friend so he would totally do this in this page or this panel, and that's how I come up with a lot of my stories.
Nice.
So I guess that to me is like and I'm sorry for just like relating to this because I know it's not the same thing, but just I love how the bridges gap, and that to me is like writing a song about someone, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the same situation. You're putting it down, and if they hear it, they're gonna know maybe it's about them or maybe they won't. Kind of a deal.
Yeah, sure, 100%.
All same kind of things you got to think about. So you said so he's a hitman,
right?
And he finds out he's in a parallel universe, right?
He finds out an evil version of himself in a parallel universe, yes.
And then he has to go
to make things right. So he has to travel to alternate universe to fight himself and save the world.
Right. So that in itself is just like when you read, like Shane also, like when you read through, it's really well written to where like, especially like the first chapter or whatever, like I didn't see that coming at all. Right.
Yeah.
I just didn't, it was like, oh, and then it kind of took a little bit to kind of put pieces together, but
right.
It's very like the way that it's written and how it's all put together. It has this kind of like gritty feeling to me. And I was thinking about, have you ever thought about that being a live action thing?
A couple of people have approached me about it. Like, dude, this would be great for like, a live action movie and like all these different types of mediums. I was like, I'm very open to discussing it. If everything is like lines up right, the contract is right. I'm definitely open to discussing it, but I haven't had like any solid offers as of yet. But it is something that I'm open to.
Yeah, I think it'd be very cool. I think like something like I have like a Watchmen kind of feeling, like whenever I read that book.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Just on that note, there's 6 chapters, right?
Right.
Or 6 issues. What would you say is your if you had to pick one of those and you would say, hey, you don't know me, I'm Dennis, and if you want to get, to know kind of what I'm about in one chapter of this or one, issue, which would you say is your favorite?
Like for me, that kind of pulls everything together is probably the 3rd issue. Because that's when you see like the evil version of Cross and you see like how he's interacting in his universe. And then you also see like the character who kind of lets him know about what's going on. Okay, well, you have to come with me. So that kind of like pulls everything together. Now, oh, wait, there is another half of this story. So I think that kind of like pulls everything together. Makes it make sense.
So, and where can people Prano Comics is where I got it. I think the website. And people can you can go there, you search for Cross. It's very easy to find. You can buy one issue. You can buy the digital version if you want. It's super cheap for the digital version, but I think
it's like 99 cents or something like that.
Yeah, but also, dude, to support, just an artist, this thing, it only cost me, I think it was like $20, and then got 6 issues, and this thing is like, you can see it. It's great quality.
Hey,
the artwork is great.
I'm buying it. I'm for sure buying it, man. I'm definitely down for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope.
PranoComics.com.
100%.
Look up Cross. Help Dennis out. He gets a cut of this when you buy it, right, Dennis? You get some of that.
Yep.
So, look him up. Shane, just to kind of touch on you here in Gorilla, I know we kind of already talked about it, and I already know because I'm friends with you guys, but did you guys read comics growing up at all?
No, man. I growing up, like I didn't hardly read much at all. Like I read I was big into basketball and football. I played a ton of basketball all the time. So I would read Slam magazine, and I would I would read like anything like of that, like stories around that. I remember, just different stories that whatever, you go to the book fair and you'd find something that had to do with basketball, and I read that because that was like that was my biggest, passion at the time when I was young.
remember in the Scholastic books they had like the NBA year books.
Yeah,
Talking
sure.
about Shane,
Yeah.
all the players and all the like the pictures of them and stuff. Yeah, that was my jam too.
Yeah, but I was big in like collecting cards and everything. I did all that stuff when, so that was like took up a majority of my time. So I never really started, really getting into the comic characters in that world until, honestly, really like the movies when Marvel started blowing up with all these movies. I mean, that really kind of changed the way that a lot of people, saw these characters.
Sure, yeah.
The Marvel movies are great, but I mean, like the DC movies get a lot of flack for being too serious, but I like them, like because I don't mind the funny moments in Marvel. I don't mind that they're fun, but I also don't mind just fucking like superheroes that have superpowers sometimes, yeah, but they're still like they have emotions and they're people. Like, and I'm not saying Marvel doesn't do that because they do. But DC is like just kind of very much more depressing sometimes, and like, but sometimes that's real though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
hey, man, y'all hating on that Green Arrow, but I'm telling you, man, that's why I fuck with that Green Arrow. I mean,
did you? Is that
he might have been a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like air apostle, whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying, model wise, but like, I'm telling you, man, the storyline, like. It's just, I guess, a more emo aspect, you know what I'm saying, of the things of an aspect of, you know what I'm saying, the guy gets the girl doesn't like him, the girl's a superhero now, even though she's not a superhero, she's just another vigilante, but, you know what I'm saying, like, that's kind of how I like it, you know what I'm saying? I like those different dramatic roles.
Is it the Black Canary? Is that who it is?
Yeah, the Black Canary.
That's his girl,
Black Canary.
Yeah,
the Black Canary. But that's the same thing that I hated with like different like roles like Vampire Diaries and stuff like that. Like Vampire Diaries did that shit too. You know what I'm saying? They wanted the bad guy to win, but you know what I'm saying? I'm that hopeless romantic that likes the different guys, the good guy to win all the time.
Sure, of course.
I mean, there was nothing that I read consistently, but I loved Spider-Man comics and Daredevil comics.
Oh, the great books, man.
Like everyone I could get a hold of. Like not that I was obsessed with them. I'm just saying if I was out and saw it, I would get it or have my grandma buy it for me or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And also there's a few that really stick out in my mind, a few stories. And Dennis, I was going to ask you to maybe see if you could help me with this because this might have been like a book from like the 80s even, but I know that there was a comic book series that I read when I was little, and it was like the Marvel characters, I'm pretty sure, were all fighting each other. And I think maybe even they were like duplicates of each other or something.
Secret Wars.
Is that what it was?
Yep, Secret Wars. That's the first appearance of Cosmic Spider-Man when he got the black Spider-Man suit.
So I need to... Yeah, I'll remember that because I remember that story was great, and that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
And then also, and everybody, this is very basic, bitch, but Gorilla, you'll appreciate this. Dude, the Doomsday.
You call me a basic bitch?
Yes.
You pulling out that coin again. I see what you're doing.
No, the fucking Doomsday comics. So, you know what I'm talking about when Superman died?
I cried.
Yeah, Superman died, man.
So,
I actually bought that comic.
Dude, Dennis, like I was upset, man. That was like,
dude, I cried, man. It was like one of the biggest moments of comics for me.
And his like the tattered cape, with
Mm-hmm.
blood on it and stuff.
Dude, it was
intense.
Just
for that fact. I bought that just for that fact, man.
That was pretty, and like just the fact that like it's almost biblical, right? Like he gives himself. Right in the end, but he saves everybody.
No, it was so sad, man. But Lois Lane was holding him. I cried, and I think I was reading the comic book in class at the time, so I'm crying in class. And she's just like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing's wrong." I'm hiding the book like under my desk so the teacher couldn't see, and like I'm crying like buckets. She's like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? Like nothing's wrong. Please continue teaching me."
Dude, I want that to be a movie. Like, make the movie where Superman dies and fucking sit back and make money. Like, somebody do it right, though, because they have trouble. And I'm not even saying every Superman movie is bad, but some of them are fucking awful. And, like, if you just have someone that will just write that character correctly, and like I said, and have him die,
It'll be an amazing movie.
fucking make
Hey man, you know, whatever the sexual orientation, whatever Superman, whatever, I think Henry Cavill fucking did a good job, man.
He did. It was a great Superman.
I just think that he needs that writer to fucking do him, because you can see The Witcher. The Witcher was a fucking killer ass show, man. I mean,
No, I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, and
I liked him as Superman.
Actor-wise, yeah, 100%.
That was the same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Witcher's the same guy. Yeah.
Is the same guy that was Superman.
Yeah, 100%.
Superman. Yeah, man.
Holy
Superman.
shit, man! I just realized that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that dude.
Man.
I love The Witcher. The Witcher was fucking insane.
Yeah, toss a coin to your Witcher, man. I fuck with Henry Cavill, even though
no, he's a great.
You know, they wanted to make a political view and all that shit like that. That's some bullshit, man. He's a great actor.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, he is Superman. I mean, they ain't gonna.
So there was a. So he's gay or something?
Yeah, he's gay.
So
but the same thing. I mean,
him acting.
100%. Hey, and they trying to do Batman with the same aspect. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to act like, I mean, he's not gay, but they're trying to use the Twilight guy as Batman. And I mean,
Robert Pattinson.
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You know, I'm not saying that Robert Pattinson's gonna kill Batman, but
dude, I mean, here's the thing though. That
the
has
orientation
nothing to do with him
shouldn't
being
fuck
in
with it.
Twilight. Robert Pattinson to me just shouldn't be fucking playing Batman. That dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
That's the kind of the reverse
Has
role.
nothing to
You
do
know what I'm
with
saying? The
anything.
reverse role. Like he shouldn't. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I still think Jim Carrey should be the fucking come from the Riddler to be the Joker. So I mean,
that could work though, because they've done like mock-ups of like him and Joker make, and he actually looks the part.
You know what, dude? That's actually, and this is also really fucking confused me. How did Jared Leto fuck up the Joker? How did he do that?
It's not that he fucked it up. It's just that he was playing an aspect of version, an aspect of the Joker a lot of people are not familiar with. There is like a punk version of the Joker in the comics. So that was the role that he was channeling, and a lot of people didn't get it because they don't read comics.
I mean,
100%.
and okay, I get that, but here's the thing. I think that, and this might, maybe it's just my opinion and fuck me, whatever, but like, I think I would rather see him play the crazy, like, you know, but not punk version of the Joker, like the cerebral, because like my favorite thing about Jared Leto is fucking, oh my God, what's the fucking really depressing movie that he was in?
Dallas Buyers Club?
No, it's where he like becomes a drug dealer and then his
the war, the fuck, what's that called? The
Lord of War?
Lord of War.
No, Lord of War with Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's even worse than that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, oh my God. So there's this movie that's just, it's really fucked up. It's got him and I think Marlon Wayans is in it.
Okay.
And basically he ends up selling drugs.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream.
Hey,
that movie made me feel like bad.
That movie's a trip, man.
Made me feel bad.
I have to check it out. I want to see it now.
So,
dude, it's a total. It'll mess with your head. You'll feel like you're on drugs the whole time. Like it's,
okay.
But it makes you not want to fuck up your life too.
Yeah.
Like it's very graphic. Like his girlfriend ends up getting used for drugs while he's.
What?
I won't even tell you the end of the story.
That's crazy. Wow.
I
have to check it out.
So
it's a Darren Aronofsky movie. That's who the director. So like, he does a lot of really good work.
Seeing that side of him, and also just like the persona he puts forth on stage, I like his. I like 30 Seconds to Mars too. So
I like that band.
Dude, Jared Leto is a killer, dude. Like even you talking about that Warlord with Nicolas Cage. Fuck, Lord of War. Mm-hmm. That shit, that movie was a killer movie.
It was bugged out. It was crazy.
So I'll check.
No, it's good. No, definitely check it out. It's good.
So I don't want to waste too much time talking about Jared Leto there, but I wanted to ask you just a couple more things about Crosshair, Dennis. And also, hey, if you're watching along right now, because this is pre-recorded, we've been talking about superheroes, everything like that. If you have a favorite superhero, I would love to know who they are. I made a post on Facebook about it. We'll talk about it here in a second too. But if you're watching the show right now, let us know who your favorite hero is. Just pick one. We don't need 5. Just give me one. Okay. And there's a reason for that. We'll talk about in a little bit. But Dennis, as far as Cross goes, where does he, if you had to rank Cross, with all the comic book characters, I mean, would you say, where would you rank him? Do you think that he's underrated? Do you think that, he's up there with the top 10? Do you think he's top 50?
I don't want to sound biased, but I would say top 10 because it's like he's a street level hero. It's like you don't see a lot of street level stuff anymore. There's all like cosmic and outer space, and a lot of people they lose focus on because to me, best street level heroes: Daredevil, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, because they took care of the neighborhood. So my goal is to have Cross in that same aspect. Like he's there, like he's a reluctant hero. He doesn't want to be a hero, but he ends up being a hero, and then like he ends up doing good in the end. So that's the road I want to take creatively with them. Hopefully, like I'll do more stories with them, and like he's doing more neighborhood oriented stuff.
So I mean, and I don't want you to give away everything about Cross, but does he become like, or would you say that really he is kind of a purely good character? It's just kind of he's in just a weird place. Does that make sense?
No, I get what you're saying. I think he's just like initially. He's done a lot of bad things. He's just trying to like make things right now, so that's why he's doing the whole hero thing.
So, like, I mean, Punisher kind of example. I mean, not the same person or the same story, but he's a bad dude that can fuck you up and just fuck some people up. But at the same time, like, when it counts, though, he's right. He's there. So that's I wanted to ask you that. And also, just on that note, do you think, what are some underrated or comic book heroes or superheroes, that you think people just don't know about that you think they should know about? Does any come to mind?
Oh, The Question, hands down. The Question is a great character, but he's street level. He's more like the conspiracy theorist. He's more of like, he's kind of like Batman, but without all the cool gadgets. That's what The Question's like. Okay. So there's a Question. There's so many. Uatu the Watcher. He's another underrated character. And he's cool because it's like he only has one job. His job is just to watch. And he always gets involved. And he always warns people, hey, yo, Galactus is coming. So you guys might not want to be here when he comes. That sort of thing. He's like, it's a cool character.
Gotcha. I mean, because Galactus, I mean, I don't know everything about Galactus, but I know that like every time Galactus showed up, it's kind of like a if you put Thanos on like a bunch of fucking steroids, made him super powerful and like basically like God. I mean, that's basically what Galactus was in a way, right?
He eats planets.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's his menu is like, what planet am I going to eat today for lunch? Like, that's what he does.
I mean, because like Silver Surfer hung around him, right?
Yeah, he was his herald because the thing is, Silver Surfer made a deal with Galactus. Listen, you spare my planet, I'll be a herald. So that's why Galactus spared his planet.
Yeah. So if you don't know, Shane, that's where Silver Surfer comes from. And he literally has a fucking silver surfboard and he fucking like zips around space and shit. And this dude will fuck your day up. Great conversation. What I'd like to do now, we're going to take just a little break. Okay. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to make a Stone Dog top 10 list. And if you don't know what that is, if you've watched before and you don't know, stick around. It's going to be pretty fun. Going to make it's basically like Congress on the Stone Dog Show, but we're actually going to get something done tonight. Okay. So I want to play a little song during the break. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to play yet, but I'll pick something. It'll be good, I promise. Or it might be something of mine, which we'll see. But come on back in a second. We'll wrap this thing up and have some fun on the Stone Dog Show.
Never make it down this road. You're counting me out again. With a little time, we'll see the truth unfold. Oh, and I will never pretend to make amends. Remember and never again call you a friend. Oh, I've come so far since then, and out of sight where my story ends.
Yo, I've been pissed poor, I've been picked on, I've been held back, I've been spit on. I could've died trying to face that time, by the grace of God, made it out of that shit storm. So I cracked the window, gotta let the wind blow. And I know it's sad, but even a little bit of wind is still considered a win when you consider you ain't never had much. Some of these rappers can't rap for real. Some of these rappers just lacking skill. Some of these rappers just lacking skill. Never crowd in the booth and you lacking feel. But I go back to the microphone when the days drift away, but the nights are long. I put my pain in a pen and it writes a song, but it comes from within when the mic is on. But it's all good. y'all won't feel me, put my heart and soul in the awakening. But some of y'all still sleep. When I beat the statistics, you gotta beat the system. I'm doing what I need to do, cause I can be the dad that tells his son he can do whatever he wants. Or I can be the proof.
You said I would never make it down this road. You're counting me out again. With a little time, we'll see the truth unfold. Oh, and I will never pretend to make amends. Remember it, never again call you a friend. Oh, I've come so far since then, and out of sight where my story ends.
Yeah, I'm back in the building, about to crack the pavilion. Current stack to the ceiling. In fact, if I'm playing my attack and I spaz on this track, it's a fact they will have to rebuild it. My life's on the line, but I practice resilience. This is practically brilliant, yeah, this is my time. This is actually thrilling. Sit back cause I hack the resistance. Welcome to the arch. Yeah, welcome to my state. The city's mighty fine, just look over the crime rate. Kids are still dying, but ain't nobody irate. This end takes time, but look how much time takes. And they say, being a kid rock, but not on my block, it was too many bits up. Gathered all my feelings and I hit them in hip-hop. Cause when I tried to kick it, they would tell me to kick rocks. It hurt, cause I came from the dirt, but I'm making it work, celebration of birth. You were searching for gifts, I was searching for worth, and it felt like a curse. But I'm doing what I need to do, cause I can be the dad that tells his son he can do whatever he wants. Or I can be the proof.
You said I would never make it down this road. You counted me out again. With a little time, we'll see the truth unfold. Ooh, yeah. And I will never pretend to make amends. Remember it, never again call you a friend. Oh, I've come so far since then, and out of sight where my story ends. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dennis, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you able to make cross your career, or is that your profession now?
Well,
Right.
I still work a day job. I work a day job and I still work on comedy.
Okay.
So I work a lot. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Cross wasn't going to be a home run when I wrote it. It was just like to get my foot in the door and me to like do other projects.
Right.
So I am working on other stuff right now. I think because I have more years in the industry now, I think it's easier for me to get projects off the ground than it was when I was first starting out.
Right.
So I'm doing more stuff with music, which is cool. I'm want to get to like short films. Like people have reached out to me to like write short films for them and like for other projects. So I'm branching out into other mediums, which I like. It's because I don't want to do the same old thing. I don't want to be just a comic book writer. I just want to be a writer in general.
Yeah,
Be able
man.
to work on anything. So that's my goal. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. I respect the hustle, man. I'm I work 2 jobs and whenever things are going, I was, but and do my podcast. I do my own show.
Right.
I put a lot of work into. So it's all about the grind, man.
Yeah, for sure. It really is.
But yeah, I'd send me some of the music, man. I'm always looking for some new music. Maybe
Yeah,
it
you
out.
know what? When my partner Mike, when he because he used to have to master some songs, but like
Right.
once the songs are mastered, I could definitely send them your way. You give them a listen.
Nice.
Hey, man, Shane has way more of a following than I do. He's got like 800 and something episodes, and so like
Okay.
I mean
Wow.
everybody
Impressive.
in St. Louis fucking knows who Shane is. So like
Wow, that's dope.
if he wants to get you on his shit, you should definitely do it.
Yeah, dude, I would love to.
Yeah, man. That'd be fun.
Yeah, shoot me a message. We'll set it up. Like we set a time and all that. Yeah, I'm definitely down.
Right on.
All right.
So what do you just? I mean, are you a producer or what are you doing on the music end?
I do everything. I mean, I'm more of like a concept and consultant on the music side of things because I've been consulting for like music videos for like different artists. Like I listen to songs. I actually wrote a music video treatment for one song a couple of years back. It just unfortunately the video never got shot, but it was a dope concept. I was so upset that it didn't get shot. But I definitely love working with music because I love music in general. So not the fact I actually can work in music is actually like something I never thought I would be able to do.
Well, definitely let us know, man. You get
Yeah.
Rats is always down to collab, man.
Yeah,
And
definitely. For sure.
we definitely love the whole comic aspect of it as well. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude, like send me a Facebook request. We'll stay in touch. When you want to work with something, man, I'm all the way down.
100%. We got the Ninja Turtle over there, Dub Flow. We got me,
Casey
Superman.
Jones.
You know what I'm saying? We
sure.
got Casey Jones in the back. Rocking.
You guys are a couple of characters yourself, man.
Yeah,
Man, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on now.
When that shit with you as Jack Sparrow cracked me up, man. That was pretty good.
We're hosting, man, the fucking hell, man. You know what I mean?
Big Pirates fan. Love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Get a little bit of rummy. You know what I mean? Hey, come
There
on
you
now.
go.
There's yeah, I don't know what's that app called that
Oh, the Face app?
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
the Reface app.
yeah. It's like so good though. It's very well like I mean, they really did a good job with that app.
I mean, it's crazy how they do that. I mean, even without the paid, features or anything like that.
Right.
I mean, they put it in so quick. I mean, literally it happens within like 2 minutes. Real easy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of shitting on everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I get with the aging app and, the dating app and stuff like that. That's cool too. But I mean, they're really pushing through to be one of the, you know what I'm saying, like the Google apps that kind of,
right.
You know what I'm saying, you don't need no, photo editing or anything like that.
Hey, Gorilla, I got an app for you. It just type in your search bar, go fuck yourself, and read that.
Oh, is it called the Superman app?
That's
Is that what it's called?
There's an app.
The best of all time
There's an app for
Is that what it's called?
And it's called Go Fuck Yourself. Welcome back to the Stone
man.
Dog Show. My name's Gabe Stroop. Shane, who am I?
Motherfucking Stone Dog.
That's fucking right. I'm the Stone Dog. I'm here with my friends Dennis, with Shane, and with my acquaintance Gorilla J down the corner.
My acquaintance over
What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna ramp it back up. So wake up. All right. Here we go. We're gonna have a Stone Dog top 10. How this works. Last time I did it, I came up with the options, and then Shane bitched the entire time we played the game. So it just really, wasn't as fun. So this is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to write down a list of 13.
And then we're going to flip a fake coin.
Nope.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with, I'm going to go kind of around the table, and we're going to start going down with our favorite characters, okay? So,
Yeah.
Dennis, I think you went last whenever we did the Tournament of Death, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's have you go first. Who's your favorite superhero or
Green
comic
Lantern.
book character?
Green Lantern. Yep.
Okay. Give me why is he your favorite character? And not like, just a kind of short synopsis here.
No, because his power is based on courage.
The Ring?
That's a superpower. Well, like he can if you're not scared, you can do anything. So that I got a lot of inspiration for that when I was first starting out writing comics. I read a lot of Green Lantern. I love Jeff Johns. He's one of the best writers to ever do it because he actually revived the Green Lantern book, and then he came with Blackest Night and had this whole concept of what if all of the dead superheroes came back as zombies to fight the living superheroes. It's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I didn't know Green Lantern was as cool. I know about, but I didn't know that because I never, just like I said, I haven't read a lot of the comics, so I didn't know that Will had something to do with it and
Sure.
not being afraid, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's actually pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And with that ring, he can fucking travel through space. He could fucking make a hammer and smash the shit out of you. He can make a shield. He can make like Shane. Green
Anything.
Lantern is pretty fucking badass, actually.
Anything.
And there's also another cool thing I like about the Green Lantern is there's multiple Green Lanterns, right?
Yes.
So is it for every world there's a lantern? Well,
the Green Lanterns are the police force of the universe. So every sector is a cluster of planets. So they control that sector.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's they were cops.
So yeah, so you might see a Green Lantern from somewhere else, right?
Sure.
That doesn't mean that they did away with the old one. It means that there's
No, there are multiple ones, multiple Green Lanterns.
So that's a great pick. Shane, who's your favorite comic book character or superhero?
Batman.
Batman. Okay. Why is that, Shane?
He's got the Batmobile, man. That's a sweet ride.
Kind of a no-brainer.
That's the dope ride, man. That's the dope ride.
So, Gorilla, you gonna say Superman?
What do you mean, Superman? I don't even like Superman. What are you talking about, man?
Says the guy in the Superman
know.
T-shirt.
I don't know who the fuck that guy is. I'm gonna say the Flash, man.
Okay.
Come on now.
Good pick. Good
I'm
pick.
gonna say the Flash for real.
Okay, that's fine.
100% the Flash.
And why? I mean, so like everybody knows Superman, everybody knows Batman, and people know the Flash is fast. But like, what is there like? Did you just latch on to that character when you were a kid? Like, what made you like the Flash?
Honestly, I latched on to Superman real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I latched on to the Flash on different opposite ends of different, multiple worlds and different, things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was always trying to, change his timeline. You know what I'm saying? He was always trying to change his timeline. He was always worried about, his mother's death. He was always worried about that stuff. And I love that, man. I love that being humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a great character.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you're crazy, you got the Reverse Flash that's doing.
Oh, he's the worst.
Crazy.
He's the biggest hater in the world. The Reverse Flash is the worst, man.
But
I'm telling you.
Here's the problem that I have with the Flash, and I love Spider-Man. I have the same problem with him. They both had a whole lot of trouble pulling the trigger on women that were obviously interested. Like, women were like, please take me. Like, I want you right now. And they're just I feel so bad and I just can't. It's like, dude, will you just fucking man up and just take that shit? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, but for Spider-Man,
just catch it. Fine.
But for Spider-Man, that didn't, turn her into, Superman or anything like that. For Flash, they turn into the Canary, different chicks into different vigilantes, like, it's a little different,
I just think they need to
try to get a piece of that cake, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I mean, fuck, who knows, in 2021, he might be fucking gay, who knows?
Yeah.
Never know.
Could happen.
Fine, which is fine. I'm not saying it ain't bad, I'm just saying.
Does that mean Mary Jane's single?
He might not get the girl,
I'm not interested. I'm married. I just want to know.
Yeah, I'm down. If Spider-Man ain't in, I'm with Mary Jane. What's up?
All right.
Hit me up.
So we got Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, which I put on there because I know you're gonna say it. I would say Spider-Man and Daredevil for sure are two of mine that got to go on here. Shane, give me another one of yours here.
I think I said Gambit on your post earlier.
Gambit's awesome.
Yeah, he is pretty dope.
I remember watching the cartoon a lot.
Oh, the cartoon was perfect.
Yeah.
What? Hey, so Shane, was it just the cartoon? Because I mean, for me too, I get it. He had the fucking staff and he had the fucking playing cards he just shoot out of his hands and fucking just.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's just a badass.
He was cool, and he was always like gentleman-like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just kicking the shit out of people and like saving girls. You know what I mean?
Yep, always.
Let's see, Dennis, you got another one? It's got to go on here.
Oh, oof. Rorschach.
Rorschach, okay. Hey, if people don't know who Rorschach is, give some background on Rorschach.
Rorschach is a crazy person who's a superhero, and basically, I like him because he has this moral compass, right and wrong. That's it. There's no in between. There's no shades of gray, black and white. That's what I like most about him. He stands by what he believes in. Like, he doesn't compromise for anybody or anything. That's what I like most about him.
Is that where the name comes from? In the black and white?
Rorschach Inkblot test, because his mask
Yeah,
never blends.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just the mask, it's black and white. It never changes. It never turns to gray. It's always stays separate. That's how he is.
Right.
Keeps things separate.
What were his superpowers?
Rorschach, he was just a strategist and a very, very good combatant. Like, he could throw punches with the best of them.
Did he have super strength or anything?
No, he was just a guy who didn't like crime and beat the crap out of people. That's what he did.
Let's see here. So I put I mean, if you don't know who Daredevil is, you guys, everybody knows who Daredevil is, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
I know that the movies from like 2003 get a lot of hate. You know, Ben Affleck, or
Yeah.
whatever. I actually really
Yeah.
like those movies. It might have been because I was in high school and that's just, I was that age, you know?
But you're happy to see your hero on the screen, like, so you don't care how bad a movie was,
Yeah.
you just wanted to see him on the screen. So
I
that's
didn't
what you
mind
cared
it.
about.
And who was Elektra back then? What was Jessica Biel?
Elektra, yes.
Oh my good lord.
No,
That
I
was
think
awesome.
it was Jessica Biel. No. Jennifer Garner was Elektra.
Jennifer Garner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner. Yeah. That was
Jennifer Garner, Electra Nachios.
dude, when she gets killed in Daredevil,
Yeah.
dude, that was like intense.
Yeah,
By Bullseye or whatever.
yeah,
That was bullshit, dude. Shane,
yeah.
don't fucking laugh at me.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at Jeff.
Why? What's Jeff doing? Laughing at me?
I think he's taking a leak.
Are you pulling a Steve?
Hey, no, never that.
You're pulling a
No,
Steve
I ain't doing
McQueen
that.
He's a robot. It's fine. All right.
I'm a robot, man. I don't leak.
Let's see here. So I always thought, I mean, well, Punisher's got to go on there. Deadpool, right? Nobody said Wolverine yet. Wolverine, Shane?
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it too. I'll allow it
Wolverine, he
after
is
a
dope
leak. Come
though.
on, now.
As a character, he's pretty dope. The thing like most of Wolverine is like he's the mystery around him. 'Cause he's been around for like almost 70 years. Nobody knows who he is or where he came from still.
Have
So
you ever
we-
seen those what they call Bat in the Sun on YouTube?
Nah.
Yeah, Bat in the Sun, man. They put all the superheroes together, like Wolverine versus Wonder Woman and stuff
Oh,
like
cool.
that.
Oh,
And like he throws them into a volcano,
Oh, wow.
all kinds of shit like that. Bat in the Sun's really
I'll
cool,
just have
man.
to check that out. For sure.
Check it out. Yeah, they had that same thing with Scorpion versus the White Ranger,
Oh wow. Okay.
which was really cool, man. They have all kinds of different superheroes versus superheroes, and
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
yeah, it's really cool, man.
I was gonna say like something like that, like we got like Super Smash Bros. And that kind of stuff, like where they kind of you can put different characters together, but like I guess there's not really anything as far as all the different comic books kind of put
That
together.
would be a really
Well-
dope game though.
not the different comic books, but you have like Injustice,
Right,
and you have like
That's a dope game.
but you only got like
That's
certain worlds, right? Like it's not like you don't have like
I don't think there's ever been like a superhero free for all video game. Like all the
Right.
superheroes, they're just going at it. I think that'd be really cool.
No, because I don't think. I mean, they haven't they had a few things where the characters cross, but like only one or two or something like
A
that.
lot of Capcom stuff, like Marvel vs. Capcom, they have like a lot of like Capcom characters,
Yeah.
like have Mega Man, like all this other stuff that they had. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of how Bat in the Sun. That's why I love Bat in the Sun, because they
Yeah.
do kind of like scenarios like what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that they put different superheroes in and they do different things, whatever it be. You know what I'm saying? Like the Green Ranger pop out Saba. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All Wolverine, and then Wolverine's like, what the fuck? Or Wonder Woman, like Wonder Woman
Very
just
cool.
fucks up Wolverine, but then throws him in the volcano pit, and then all of a sudden Wolverine comes back out of the volcano
Mhm.
pit, you know what I'm saying, behind her back, and then hits her with that fucking claw.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So we
That's
got.
crazy.
So I put out this Facebook post today, and I just said, "Hey, pick a superhero, right? Who's your favorite superhero / supervillain?" And we're gonna just go through these because we'll take two more. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So we'll read through them first, and then we'll decide. So we got somebody said Cable,
Okay, good pick.
Deadpool, which we have, the Punisher, Thor. Let's see, Batman, the Joker, which is an awesome pick. Andrew Van Dyke says Aquaman, which I get that
Okay.
Aquaman's an actual badass, but for my whole
Yeah,
life, I just can't get over like seeing him in the green tights with the orange. Like,
yeah,
I'm just like, what are you doing? What the fuck do you do, Aquaman? Like, what do you do?
yeah.
I never knew it for like ever. Like, geez. So
That's why I like the Netflix series The Boys, because they put
That was amazing.
Hey man, that shit was crazy.
Yo,
And
I was
they
like,
got-
what? The second
Right,
season's
they got-
coming out next month. It's gonna be nuts.
Man, that's gonna be so good, man.
I can't wait.
And the deep on there is basically Aquaman. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Sure.
And he has kind of like relationships with like dolphins and shit
Yeah.
like that. But
That's
like,
why you're into it.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
No. But I mean, like in the aspect of, you know what I'm saying, if the superhero was a superhero, you know what I'm saying, would he have that conscience? Would he have that humility?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Or would he just be a fucking crazy psychopath? You know what I'm saying? Like they got, like, I forget what he's called. It's kind of like Captain America, but he's Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, he's
In
the worst.
Same aspect. Yeah. That's what
He's
I'm saying.
crazy,
Like
man. Something wrong with him.
he don't give a fuck, man. He
He don't
killing
care,
babies,
man.
all
It's
kind of
crazy.
shits on there, you
I was
know?
like, yo.
We didn't say Captain America.
No, but he's more like Superman, honestly.
I know. I'm saying though, but like we didn't.
On the list.
That's
You would
somebody.
think Cap would be on the list.
Yeah.
So like we're
Yeah.
getting to the nitty gritty here. Let's finish what people brought up here, and then we'll decide. So you got somebody said Captain Kirk, Les, Captain Planet.
Wow.
Somebody said Split.
Split. Never heard of that one.
I don't know who that is. It's a
Split is kind of like he was like a psychopath, like killer kind of that would like he had like a multiple personality,
okay.
and he would like kidnap like girls and stuff like that, and he would come at like at first he would be like his an aspect of his mother, you know what I'm saying, be his mother. But then all of a sudden he would be a monster at the same aspect, and that gave him his superpowers. So he'd be like a super crazy, like human, you know, superhuman strength kind of guy. And then that would make him like the deadly guy. But then he would come back and be like a multiple personality as his mom, and be like, "Oh, it's okay, kids," but then come back and be like a fucking crazy guy and run up the walls and kind of shit like that.
It's
a pretty cool movie.
James.
Yeah, I saw that.
James McAvoy is 23 different personalities is an M. Night Shyamalan movie or whatever.
So, yeah.
And that's Professor X, ain't it?
Yeah, that is him.
Yeah, young Professor X.
Yeah, in the movie. Yeah.
So somebody said the Riddler.
That's
which is
awesome.
But we haven't talked about Rogue. We haven't talked about Storm. We haven't talked about, like, those are some of my favorites too.
No, they're powerhouses. They're great characters.
We haven't mentioned Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah, they should get mentioned.
So if we have to pick just two more for the list, I would say
Oh, we didn't even say Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Woo.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Shane, would you rather? We got to choose right now because I think Wonder Woman should go on the list. I just think she should. It's a great.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I really want to put Storm or Rogue on the list. But what do you guys think? So we need one more, okay? We haven't. Somebody said that we didn't put on here. Said Joker or the Riddler really stand out from everybody on Facebook. Like, if we had to add one more to the list, Dennis, who you think we got to put on there?
I'll put Joker.
Joker?
Yeah.
Even
100%.
like we didn't mention any of the other X-Men either, like Cyclops, nobody like that.
Yeah, I like Joker only because it's like he shows like how crazy Batman is.
I'll go with that. We'll go with Joker. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to go through these, and we're going to decide what order they should go in 1 through 10. There's more than 10.
Okay.
There's more than 10 characters here. Okay, so that's where
All
we
right.
got to kind of agree at some point who's going to be bumped off. But starting out, we'll start from the beginning. Okay, actually, I'll jump around the list, but we'll go with Green Lantern first. Dennis, I know I don't want to assume, but where would he? Yeah, so where would he be on this list for you?
In the ranking, like in the top 10,
Yeah,
based on powers and skill set, I'll put him at like number 5.
5. Okay. Shane, where would you put Green Lantern on a list of 1 to 10, or what do you even make the 1 to 10?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Green Lantern except for what Dennis has told me so far in this episode. So I'll say 10.
10. Okay. Gorilla, would you put Green Lantern on the top 10?
I would definitely put him on the top 10. I mean, he can, anything he can think in his mind, he can, you know what I'm saying, make out with that ring. It just depends on, you know what I'm saying, the wielding of it. Let's go 10 just because.
Okay. Well, Dennis, I will put Green Lantern. I mean, like, I would probably put him 9. So we'll say, let's go with, if you're at a 5, they're at a 10, I'm at a 9. Let's put him for now. We'll just say he's an 8. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Moving on. Batman.
It's good.
Gorilla, where would you put Batman on 1 to 10 list?
Green Lantern at 8. You gotta go Batman at 10 then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a difference. You know what I'm saying? There's a superpower there.
Yeah. So would you say you wouldn't put him on the top 10, or where would you put him?
I mean, if we're gonna put him on the top 10, we're gonna put him at 10, but I don't know.
Okay.
Barely.
Shane,
Barely.
what would you say?
5.
5. Okay.
5. Yeah, man.
Dennis?
I'll put him at like 9 or 10.
That's harsh, man. I'd put Batman at like 3 for me.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, no, we'll say, well, this is what we'll do. So if you guys are like 9, 10, I would put him, let's just get, and I'm at a 3. Let's put him at 7. Okay?
All right.
For the moment. All right.
So we're putting him over Green Lantern.
Yeah, because what we said, bro. Joker. Where's Joker rank?
Oof. I would put him based on like what he's done and his skill set. Put him in like a 6.
Okay. Shane?
Yeah, I was thinking 6. I agree with that.
6. I could go with that. I'll go with that. We'll go 6 for now. The Joker. All right. Where would we put Spider-Man on this list?
I put 3.
3. Okay. I would put Spider-Man. I'd probably put. I'd probably got to say 1. Honestly, for me.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's your favorite guy. Makes sense.
Just, I don't. Even if I don't want him to be, he just is.
Yeah, I get it. He is a good character though. Like he's amazing. He has great stories too.
Yeah, and I like the human element of him. Like
It makes him relatable. People can relate to him.
Yeah. And he didn't want to be the hero, but
Right.
he did, and then he found out that, the public turns on you, and then he's
Yeah, sure.
trying to fucking love on his woman, but he can't say he loves her, and then fucking Venom and Carnage and fucking
No, it's a lot of stuff that he deals with. And he can't tell anybody. That's the kicker. Like he's going to all this stuff and he can't talk to anybody about it.
Yeah, the Green Goblin, and then fucking Harry, and then Harry
Yeah.
Jr. Dude, that shit's
Yeah.
fucked up. Watch those original movies.
Yeah, sure.
That story is like depressing.
It's nuts though. It's nuts because it really happened though.
Man. Yeah. So yeah, Spider-Man. Shane, where are you putting him? Shane's gonna be like 12. Shane loves to just shit all over everything I do.
One of the things I do best, I feel. How about 4?
Okay. Gorilla?
I mean, that's crazy that Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, that Green Lantern or whatever. Green Lantern got them actual fucking anything he thinks in his mind is up. But, I mean, if we're going to do that, everybody doing that, I'll put him at a 5.
Okay. So let's put him at, we got 1, 3, 4, and 5. So let's just go with,
3.
all right, we'll put him at 3.
3's fine.
All right. Where would we put Rorschach on this list?
I'll put him at like an 8.
Okay. Shane, would you put Rorschach on the list?
No, because I don't know Rorschach, so that's my reasoning.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't put him on my top 10.
Okay. So we got 2 votes for no top 10.
But where'd you put him at an 8? Where would you
Yeah.
put him, Gorilla?
Yeah, man. I mean, Rorschach, I mean, maybe above Batman, but I don't know. I don't know if he's making that list.
Okay.
So
Okay.
honestly, I don't even know if he's making the list.
Okay. So
He's dope, though. He's a dope character, but
He is.
I mean,
we're talking top 10, so it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if 3 votes for like not top 10, then like no vote for Motion.
Let's look at Deadpool. Where's Deadpool go in this list?
Oh man, I'd say a 4, based on his skill set.
Shane?
Yeah, I like that. I like number 4. Sounds good to me.
Gorilla J?
Yeah. I'll take 4. 4's cool. Man.
I'll go 4. That's fine. Yeah, 4. All right. Wolverine. Where's Wolverine go?
I put him at number 1.
Number 1 for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shane, what you got?
That's dope.
Yeah, man. I'll number 1. I love Wolverine. I'm a big fan.
You just love Hugh Jackman. Shut up.
I love you.
Gorilla J, who you got?
Man, I'm going to put him at 2 just because.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I do fuck with Wolverine hard, though. I do fuck with Wolverine hard, but
Now he's a great character.
you know what I'm saying? We don't see that one.
I got it. If I had to rank Wolverine, it would probably be like a 4.
Okay.
So let's go with, where'd you put him? You put him at 2, Gorilla J, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we got 2 1s, a 4, and a 2. Let's just go with a 2 for the moment, right?
Okay. Who's left?
Superman. Where's Superman go?
I'll put him at a 2.
Okay. Shane?
3.
Gorilla J?
I don't even put him on the list, man. I mean,
What?
he's not worth it, man. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Number 1, baby. Number
Okay,
1, baby.
I saw that
Come
coming.
on,
I saw that one coming.
Come on, baby.
Oh, dude, he's not number 1. So let's
Numero
get that.
uno,
I would put
baby.
I would put him at probably 5 on my list. So we'll put him at.
Damn. He's a god, man. What the fuck you doing?
Okay, so
fucking-
here's the thing.
Woo.
To you guys, is Spider-Man more of a 3, or is Superman more of a 3?
Come on now. Come on now. Be real.
So
Based on the skill set, I would say Superman's more of a 3 than Spider-Man.
Shane,
Spider-Man.
Dang.
okay, Gorilla J,
Oh, man. No. Come on. Be
Superman.
for real, now. Come on. Yeah,
Oh.
Superman all day. Come on.
I'm gonna flip a coin. So heads is gonna be Spider-Man,
Hmm.
tails is gonna be Superman.
Okay.
It is Superman.
Wow. Look at that.
Man of my word.
Dun, dun,
So-
dun, dun.
So Spider-Man's gonna move down to 4. We're gonna put Superman at 3. All right. Next we got the Flash. Where's the Flash go?
Based on skill set, I give him a 2.
What do you think, Shane?
7.
Damn.
Gorilla J.
Wow. Ouch.
Shane said, fuck that Flash. Man, fuck, man. I mean, I love Flash, so I'm super biased, but I would definitely bring him around there, probably like a 3, 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying, around there.
Not everyone can be a 2 or 3.
I know, man. All right, let's put him at 5. Fuck it.
I would put him at a fucking.
Honestly, I'd put him over fucking Wolverine, though.
I would
I put Wolverine at 2. So, I mean,
I would put him at a 10. So this is what we're gonna do.
Oh shit, over Wolverine?
We're gonna put him at 6.
You got Rorschach at what?
Hang on.
Rorschach got bumped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, damn, you gonna put fucking Rorschach over Flash?
I made the executive decision to move the Joker up to 5, and Flash is gonna be at 6. Okay.
Yeah, but the Joker, a regular motherfucker, dude. How you gonna put the Joker over Flash, man?
Shane, do you think who you got, the Joker or Flash, Shane?
I'll say Joker.
Okay, I say Joker. Dennis.
Joker.
Joker. All right. Sorry, Gorilla J, you fucking suck.
Hey, you lucky I got the watch though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Joker, but
moving on. Wonder Woman, where'd she go?
Oh man, she's at least 2 or 3, based on her skill set.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give her a 5. Shane?
6.
6. Okay. Gorilla J?
I like that 6. I like that 6.
I'm running out of numbers to guess.
I know. I'm trying to remember where everybody's at. Yeah, I like
we got
a 6.
2 or 3 or 5 or a 6. So
where's Joker at?
Let me ask you this. Would you is Joker and the Flash and the Green Lantern? Actually, no. Okay, so here's the thing. Would you put Wonder Woman over the Joker, the Flash, Batman, or Green Lantern?
Definitely over the Joker.
You would put her.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Shane, what do you think? Wonder Woman or Joker?
Wonder Woman.
Okay. So what we will do is we will put Wonder Woman at 5. So everybody moves down a bump here is what's going to happen. Okay. Two, 3, and there is no 1, 2. All right.
I'm coming for that number 1 spot.
Yeah, I'll come for that number 1 spot. Come on, man.
All right. Then we make Wonder Woman.
Apparently, we're putting the Joker at number 1. I mean, fuck.
He is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, all right.
That movie was a lot of fun. Like it was like messed up big time.
That was great. It was brilliant.
I love the background of it. That's definitely the background.
That was great.
Cool. Great. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
100%.
And I really like, not to, if anybody hasn't seen it, I don't want to spoil it, but I like the way the ending.
Yeah, they could definitely do a
out.
sequel. They could do a sequel for sure.
All right, so we have yet to rank Daredevil. Is Daredevil going to top 10 for you, Shane?
No.
Real J?
No.
What about you, Dennis?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, Daredevil would be like literally like my 2. So
Yeah.
we'll just say fuck me because Gorilla J fucking sucks.
Fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Love you, Daredevil. All right. Where does Gambit go? Gambit go in the top 10?
Yeah, top 10 for sure.
Where would Gambit go in a top 10 for you, Shane? I mean, you said he was your favorite today.
I just want to throw something different out there than everybody else on that list. But he is great. But I'll say Fate.
Okay. Gorilla J?
I mean, man. I mean, Gambit's definitely better than the Joker, so we definitely put him around there, that like 8-9 spot.
Okay. Dennis, where would you put Gambit?
Put him at like a 7.
7. Okay. Gambit's definitely cool. I'd rank him like a 10. So like let's do
9.5.
It's for the sake of the list for the moment, let's just put him at a 10.
9 3/4.
And we have yet to rank the Punisher.
Definitely not even on that list, man. Definitely not on that list.
Not on the list, you would say?
I mean, no, man. I mean, we're talking about superpowers, man.
I'm
Shit.
talking about just characters in general. I mean, I gotta say, Punisher for me, he's gonna be probably around 10. So we have the list narrowed down to this point. All right, let's just go through it. You guys would say, I would say Wolverine, judging by what we've said tonight, it's probably gonna be a 1, right?
Sure.
Looking at this, let's see who is number 2, number 3, and then probably number 2, according to what we've kind of talked about tonight, would apparently be Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Which is interesting. Not that, I mean, I think the character's great, but I just didn't know she'd end up ranking that high. Let's see here. And then that would make Superman number 3.
God damn.
Let's see. 5, 4. And then we have Spider-Man coming in at number 4, looks like.
Okay.
And then we got the Joker looking like coming in at number 5.
Joker just doing his damn thing right now. I'm telling you.
Let's see. Looks like somehow the Flash fucking made it in here.
Yeah, boy, number 4.
But see, this is where Green Lantern was at right around a 9. I would say, would you guys rank Green Lantern or the Flash higher?
I'll put the Flash higher than Green Lantern based on skill set.
Shane?
Flash.
My God, yeah, boy. Flash be up in here.
Flash, okay.
Hey, y'all, come on.
So that, and then we would put Green Lantern at 7. So what just happened was the Flash is at 6. And Green Lantern is a 7.
Huh?
Okay. Now getting to the nitty gritty, we're looking at Deadpool, Gambit, Batman. So first off, out of Gambit, Deadpool, and Batman, who would you put at the top of that list?
I say Batman 8, Deadpool 9, Gambit 10.
What do you think, really?
I put Gambit. I put Gambit above them, honestly, because he got some kind of superpowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Gambit. I don't know. It's hard between Gambit and Deadpool, but you know, probably Gambit, Deadpool, then Batman, or Deadpool, Gambit, then Batman. One of the two.
Dennis, what would you say? Who would you put at the top?
Gambit, Deadpool, Batman.
Yeah. rock with that.
Shane, I'm gonna mix it up because I agree with you about Batman. Okay. So we will go Gambit will get number 8. Batman will get number 9. Deadpool comes in at number 10.
Okay.
He said, "Fuck that shit." Deadpool ain't over Batman.
There it is. It's a fact.
Batman and Joker, man. They be jumping in on this list like they be fucking not vigilantes. I'm telling you.
All right, so Punisher got
some
Punisher
regular
got
human
knocked off.
motherfuckers. They just a little bit crazy, so they get on the list.
So this is what we got. All right, just to recap: Stone Dog top 10, guys. Thank you very much for helping me out with it. This was kind of a fucking tough one to figure out. Okay, but with the fucking professional on our squad tonight, Mr. Dennis Knight, we've come up with this list of the top 10 comic book characters / villains. Okay? Superheroes / villains. You're starting at number 1, motherfucking Wolverine. Right? Number 2, Wonder Woman. Number 3, Superman. Number 4, Spider-Man. Number 5, the Joker. Number 6, Flash. Number 7, Green Lantern. Number 8, Gambit. Number 9, Batman. And number 10, Deadpool. That was interesting. I had no idea that Green Lantern and Gambit would rank higher than Batman. I thought for sure Batman would be like top 3.
Yeah.
Weird. But that's how the
Solid list.
So
Solid list.
it's fun, guys. We've had a lot of fun tonight. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I don't want to take too much more of your time. It is a school night, so we all got to get to bed early, wash behind our ears and all that good stuff and say our prayers, take our vitamins. So, Dennis, before we go, I wanted to say, again, thank you very much for stopping by.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Anytime you want to do this or have time, please let me know, man. You're more than
Oh,
welcome.
for sure. Yeah, dude, I would love to. It'd be great.
But where can people find you? Again, just give a rundown of where people can find all your material.
I'm on Facebook. I have a writer's page, The Night Writer. That's on Facebook. I have a Cross comic book fan page also on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I think I'm Night Writer, Mr. Night Writer on Twitter. And on Instagram, I'm DEE Night Writer on Instagram. Please check out my books. You can go on indieplanet.com. That's the cyber store. Just type in Cross Frontal Comics and like a couple of pages will pop up. You have samples you can check out before you buy. Digital copies, physical copies, everything's available on the website.
Right on. Yeah, and definitely check out, again, his comic that is his that he writes is called Cross. So check it out, definitely. And again, thank you for being on the show. Shane.
Thank you, man.
People know you. If you're, like I said, if you're from St. Louis and you don't know Shane, you're fucking stupid. All right. Shane Presley, Rock Paper Podcast.
I'm putting that on a bumper sticker.
How many episodes deep are you now?
8:34 went out this afternoon, or this evening, I guess, whatever.
So you're giving St. Louis the back half at this point, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? Well, thank you again, buddy, for helping me co-host tonight. Gorilla J. And also, hey, you know what? I never ask, and I never let you do this. Shane, plug yourself. Where can people find Rock Paper Podcast?
You can find it wherever you listen to podcasting, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, whatever, or rockpaperpodcast.com is the hub for all things for the podcast.
Right on. And Gorilla J, again, sir, thank you very much for being on the show.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Egan's Rats is the name of your group, right?
Yes, sir. Egan's Rats, baby. Get that Year of the Rat album, baby. Rats. Get them on all platforms. You got Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Deezer, whatever you want to listen to it on, man. Just make sure you do it in the Superman spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Well, shout out to Dub Flow as well. Former guest on the
definitely. The Nunchuck Assassin, baby. Come on now.
What we're going to do, we're going to wrap up the show with a little song by my buddy Antonio the Great. It's called Midnight Train. You got a mix of some of the best rappers in St. Louis. The only reason I don't say the best is because Gorilla J isn't in the mix. But what we'll do is we'll head out on that note. Thank you very much for watching the show, Shane.
I'm also not in the mix either. So
you're also
man, Shane ain't on that motherfucking damn, man.
That would have set it off.
Man. I would have, man. It would have been better, man.
My name's
probably
Gabe
been Shane instead of Gabe on that hook, man. Come on, man.
My name's Gabe. I'm the Stone Dog. You can find my music under the name 333. I've got a band that I will probably play in at some point again called Skyburnt White. You can also look that up. All kinds of good stuff. Like I said, look at Shane's Rock Paper Podcast interviews. You've got basically anybody who's played music in St. Louis on there. So, but anyway, thanks for watching the show. Leave a comment. Let me know you liked it. Please share with your friends. Get the word out that the Stone Dog Show is taking over fucking St. Louis, baby, and the world. Got it?
And the world, Superman, baby.
Bye-bye.
Rats.
I'm just a country boy sitting on the midnight train, and I don't care what they do, 'cause I'm gonna do my thing. Somebody lift your glass high and tell me if you feel my pain. Go ahead and take a shot for me. Tell the devil ain't no stopping me.
Ain't no stopping us, bruh. See, I've been working, living life, maintaining music, adjusting the levels and crushing mics. Been doing it for a long time, since I was young. Never been the type to sit in the corner and bite my tongue. I got a lot to say, that's always stuck in my mind. Stay on my grind while I'm leaving all the haters behind. Know what they say, the early bird's the one that always gets the worm. I'm in my spot, posted up, and everything I've earned. Some meetings adjourned, the devil's getting burned. Another chapter on the stage, now the pages are turned. Another lesson is learned, another fellow man down. 'Cause the devil's out to get you and he's creeping from your town. Say all your Hail Marys, give me all the good graces. The devil's in effect, he comes disguised in many faces. Know it's sunny out, but now they're calling for rain. But we got hella more to go, I'm on this midnight train.
Well, I'm just a country boy sitting on the midnight train, and I don't care what they do, 'cause I'm gonna do my thing. Somebody lift your glass high and tell me if you feel my pain. Go ahead and take a shot for me. Tell the devil ain't no stopping me. No.
Just a country boy riding this midnight train, going anywhere but here, 'cause it be driving me insane. And I gotta get away, there ain't nothing you can say to make me stay. Got nothing to lose, everything to gain. If you feel my pain, people raise your glasses up high to the sky. Take a look at life through Dub's eyes and take your time, 'cause they can take away your life, they can take away your shine. Do their own thing, man, but you know I'ma do mine. Stay on my grind like the wheels against this railroad track. Hope the haters know I won't hold back. You can take that, put it in your pipe and smoke it, and pass it on back to me, because I see you choking. We be the chosen young people, holding everyone responsible. So take a shot for us and tell the devil we're unstoppable. Stopping us improbable. Dub diabolic flow, training these tracks, and I still got a lot to go.
Well, I'm just a country boy sitting on the midnight train, and I don't care what they do, 'cause I'm gonna do my thing. Somebody lift your glass high and tell me if you feel my pain. Go ahead and take a shot for me. Tell the devil ain't no stopping me. No.
Look, I'm on this midnight train writing these verses. Fans feel my pain, so I guess it's all worth it. Devil's trying to stop me, but I swear it ain't working. It's hard when you living in this hell above the surface. My purpose, I keep on chasing it down. Still I'm waiting on the day that I can say it was found. Keep my head to the sky, no more facing the ground. And this music is my life, so I'm praising the crowd, yeah. Now everybody lift your hands up high. Put them in the air for these stand-up guys. We just try to never let the chance go by. And it won't, 'cause it's obvious the fans don't lie, Just know you're all irreplaceable. We feel the love, that feeling's unmistakable. Giving it up, our bond is unbreakable. So ride with your boys as we wonder where this train will go.
Well, I'm just a country boy sitting on the midnight train, and I don't care what they do, 'cause I'm gonna do my thing. Somebody lift your glass high and tell me if you feel my pain. Go ahead and take a shot for me. Tell the devil ain't no stopping me. No.
Blessed with the flow, I gotta let it go so my head won't explode. I sent my girl a message full of X's and O's. Tomorrow isn't promised, so you never know. I could be the next one to go. The less that you learn, the less that you grow. The less that you listen is the less that